Hey everybody. Uh, what are the levels like? Can you tell me how things sound? The game versus voice and all that? Can you hear me and or the game? Ideally both. Game is very quiet. Okay. Um 1 second. Okay, how's that? I'm only in the left audio channel. That's no good. Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains things. Left souls, yeah. Um so nobody told me this, but like I was listening to I was watching some of the VODs from this week, and uh, no one told me that the mic quality was fucking terrible on those. So I was using my headset, my my HyperX, and apparently the microphone on that is just fucking dog shit because it kept cutting in and out, and there's no pop filter. It was a real trash. It was like a real bad scene. I had a hard time listening to it. So, um, right now I've got my podcast recording set up going. So, actual mic with a mixer and um, my real monitor headphones and everything. So, hopefully this will be easier to listen to because damn guys, you should have told me that was fucking dog shit. Um, Yeah, I know Thunder Gym, any gamer branded stuff is dog shit in general. I bought this God, I bought it like over a year ago. Um, I'm only on the left audio channel for Blackjack as well. Is it possible that you have also lost your right headphone? Yeah, I'm done streaming with that thing. I'm sorry, guys. Like, no one told me, and I just hadn't gone back to listen to it. I just use that thing when I'm only on the left channel. Okay. Hmm. Just throw it into mono. Okay. I'm not seeing. Okay, did that fix anything? I'm not seeing a an option to fix that. There's no just mono button. I'm on regular OBS. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I got it. Okay. How's that? Is that it? Did we get it? Did we fix it? Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Again, if you just tuned in, I was just explaining that I was using my HyperX headset. That's what I've used to stream always because it's convenient. and it's wireless, and it's just, you know, easy. And that's what I used to play online games too. But I've realized that it sounds like fucking piss. It's horrible. The volume cuts in and out, and it has no pop filter, and it peaks really easily. So this is my good podcast recording setup. It's a little clunkier because I've got my mic arm and you know, all my stuff set up with that. But it should be a much more like pleasant listening experience. And someone may join us, as is our usual custom, but right now it's just me. Let's chop some souls. Oh, Steven, hello. Do you want to get on a call? Hi, Audrey. Happy New Year. All right, 1 second. I need my co pilot. Hello? One second. We're just going to troubleshoot this real quick. Because I switched my. Yep. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Just had to switch over to my good mic because I'm throwing my headset in the fucking garbage can because it's just fucking horseshit. Um, yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy Ronalds. Happy Bappy. Ronald is short for Beautiful Ronald, as someone pointed out. Yeah, I'm contributing to e-waste, Bijan. I'm sorry. Oh, Blackjack Attack started a Soul Level 1 run after last stream and just got to Anor Londo. Jesus Christ, at Soul Level 1? Oh my god. That's just deranged. That's incredible. That's like insanely impressive. Thanks for the sub, Ice Cream Sandwich. Yeah, Thunder Jim, the Black Knight sword has been a real boon to me. I've just been really wrecking people's chops with it. Um, yeah, it's great. It's great being named Jock and playing tennis and not having depression. It's like really great. It's working out for me well so far, and I'm looking forward to a year of this. Good evening, Agabanaga, and hey, Bonnet Head Jill, Ice Cream Sandwich. Yeah, this is we're just got to Anor Londo last time, and I know a little bit about this area, but not a lot. So yeah, yeah. Well, let's go. It is really pretty though. Oh, Disneyland. That's what they call it. Now there are those big guys, and I ran past one of them to get to the bonfire, and then basically stopped. I haven't explored Orlando at all. Uh, Zabziv says this feels like less of a spooky castle and more of a candy store. What? Oop. Well, oh, well, no one attacked me on it, so it's not a video game yet. That's true. Yeah, Gary Barry, I did go poggers when I saw Enter Orlando for the first time. It was pretty. It was a poggers moment. I was just like, "What? These gargoyles took me to Disney World? What's over here? Nothing." Yeah, all my friends, all my friends. Xanatos. Oh, speaking of, it's our friend. It's that one. Eat shit. Okay. It's gonna take me a minute. It always takes me a minute, you know? It's gonna take it's gonna take me a minute to sort of get back into it. Hey, come here a minute. Come here. Oh, this is just a guy now, huh? They've just become men. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Stop breathing electric at me. No, let me drink my juice. No. Uh-huh. That's that's great stuff. No, I wanted to jumping attack. I already have the gargoyle tail axe. Yeah, I just haven't had the strength to use it. The emotional strength. Right, yeah. Oh, I got a gargoyle halberd. What's that? Perfectly standard bronze halberd without any special power. Um, is the game audio real quiet for anyone else? You can't hear the in-game audio. Okay. Um, let me see what I can do. Uh, oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what I can do about that. How's that? How's this? Is this better? Can you hear Steven now? No. Yeah, Steven's been here. Why isn't that part of it? Um, desktop audio. Yes. Okay. Uh, relink my audio source. Okay, speakers. Yeah, sorry y'all. I'm just new setup, so what if I switch this to mono as well? Does that change anything? Yeah, no, I'm not using a Bluetooth. Okay, so it must be an OBS thing, right? Because like I can hear um yeah, I'm getting bars in OBS, so mm, no, it's everything looks normal. Hey, Jordan. So Jordan's here now, but no one can hear Jordan or Steven because I changed. I'm using a different setup and fiddle with the monitor settings. Okay. Um, yeah. So I'm using my mixer and my microphone just because the I was listening to the audio before and like that headset is trash. It sounds horrible. Um, let's see. It says yeah, speakers, Scarlett. What about this? Nope. That's, if anything, made it worse. Well, at least I sound way better, but yeah, no, I can't. I don't want. Yeah, well, again, using my good setup now, I probably should have tested this beforehand, but this is really weird because I'm getting bars on OBS and I can hear. Okay, wait, output. Is that no audio? Monitoring device, speakers. This is frustrating. Um, yeah, yeah. I will. I'm just gonna just uh hide the stream real quick, y'all, and I will be right back. And I'm just gonna get Jordo to check this out. Everyone, turn on Sonic and the Black Knight OST. Um, okay. Mm,
Yeah, give it a shot.
Because we're not
Hello?
going to know.
Ah. Whoop. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Weird.
Can folks in the chat hear Merritt? Merritt is not
Apparently not.
audible.
I have.
my God.
I had muted myself. We are fixed.
Oh,
We're good.
right,
okay.
right,
We're
right.
good.
You did
We're
do that.
good. Yeah. Have you ever seen me, Jordan, and Steven in the same voice chat? Turns out that I am both Jordan and Steven. It's kind of a Fight Club situation.
We pre-recorded all of this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And by
Well,
we,
no-
I mean Merritt.
Yeah.
What nobody knows is that Jordan's last name is Durden.
Oh,
Jordan Durden.
Interesting. Okay. Well, hey, we're here. We're together.
We're in Anor Londo.
We're a family again. Yeah, few, says Kenan Husbando.
When did you get here?
Last time.
You made it
End
all
of
the way
last
through
stream.
Sin's Fortress last
Yeah,
time?
I did.
She
That's
fucking
fucking
did.
incredible.
Yeah, I did.
Good job.
Although I couldn't beat the Iron Golem until Iron Tarkus helped me,
Mm-hmm.
but he was like a real dude. So
You would have gotten
I would have
through
eventually
regardless.
gotten it.
Yeah, you would have gotten it.
Because on your first run, you had him down to like 10% health, and you just got fucked and thrown off a building.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
But the real Dark Souls starts here, though.
That's what I've been told.
The real Dark Souls starts whenever you get to a new area.
Honestly, Anor Londo is a big moment. It's huge.
Yeah, it's very both lore-wise and gameplay-wise. But
And like
it's also one of
geographically.
my.
What are these noises that sound like someone's just like sawing something?
What is that?
Let me turn on the audio real quick. I'm not sure.
That sounds horrible.
Is that just your big feet clanking?
No. Wait,
Huh.
listen.
I'm on a delay. Yeah, what is
That's
that
like
noise?
a dragon yelling or something. Hey, what?
Hmm.
Hey, if I go back to where those dragons are, or that one dragon, can I just kick its ass?
Oh, what,
Oh,
at the
the-
beginning?
Yeah.
The dragon at the bridge? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. The thing with that one is just getting an angle on it, because
Okay.
you almost need to use a bow.
So, what was the point of going down here? Just killing that gargoyle?
What was the point of going down here?
You got the right idea. You're in the right location.
Yeah. So Anor Londo is maybe one of the most obtuse zones to navigate.
100%.
Oh, I still haven't killed Lautrec yet. And I also
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I haven't looked at the armor that. Oh, it's bullshit. Okay.
You haven't gotten to where you can kill Lautrec yet?
Oh, but can I just use the orb?
I
You
think
do use the
will
orb.
give you an error if you try and
Oh,
use
okay.
it in not the correct place.
Merritt,
Yeah.
you've streamed like 4
I've
times,
streamed, like,
right?
4 or 5 times. I'm 15 hours in, according to Steam. So.
Also, Chihuahua Pugs, we are going to be archiving everything. Nikki's going to start archiving all of our streams and getting them up on the website as posts. We're just all technically on vacation right now.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah, no, again, from here on out, the streams will have much better audio quality. I didn't realize how bad it was. Like, I was trying to listen to the one from the other day, and it was just, like, miserable. It turns out that tiny little mic in my headset, not very good.
Oh,
Like, I
sure.
almost don't even want to use it when I'm playing online games anymore because it's so terrible. Oh, who's this tall glass of water?
Hmm.
You could get a PS5 and then just use the microphone in your controller.
Oh. But there must be, I don't know, I guess this is fine. I just have to, like, have my mic out. I'm not, like, so it's, like, a little distracting, but I'll get used to it, I'm sure. Oh, there's 2 guys. Also, again, I love Ronald's little, like, midriff.
Yeah.
His crop top armor.
Yeah,
This set that you've got going for him right now is incredible.
It's a good look.
that's very good.
I love looking at him in profile, too. I think it really shows off Ronald's physique.
He has sort of a classic aquiline nose.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what
You
that
can
means?
tell. That's a Roman nose, I think. I get those confused. You can tell though
not the
how
same thing?
just are they the same thing? Maybe they're the same thing. You can tell how incredible his core strength is, though.
Yeah.
Whenever you look
Oh,
at him
yeah.
from the
He
side.
looks like a fucking Oblivion character.
He really does. He looks like, hail, traveler. Like he's going to need to be persuaded to give you a discount on
He
potions.
looks like a guard in Oblivion.
Uh-huh. That's why we love him. We're proud of him.
All right, what's this guy's deal? Hey, what do you
What
want?
is his deal?
Somebody. Okay.
No,
Seems pretty chill.
No, that's not. Okay, wait.
Nagubanaga does point out that he does. Now, I'd been so mesmerized by his face and belly. I had not noticed that he's got Chris Redfield arms, says Nagubanaga.
Oh, he does have Chris Redfield arms. He's got those big tree trunks. Yeah,
He really does.
He's here to save Patrick Stewart. What?
Did you two-shot that guy?
Yeah, I two-shot at that MF.
Jesus
All right, well,
Christ.
If you want to farm
do you
souls
know
at any point,
Tell me what you know of the high elves.
Would you like to join in the Dark Brotherhood?
Oishi says that saying that Ronald looks like he's from Oblivion is mean to Oblivion. I think that's mean to Ronald.
I think so too. I think
I
Ronald has earned our respect more than
Yeah,
Bethesda
wow.
ever has.
1,500 souls, huh? For 2 hits?
yeah,
I'll
those
take
guys
it. I'll
and
take it.
those guys respawn. So
Now,
if you ever need to,
Seems not correct, but I'm gonna go here anyway.
is that an orange fog
That's
gate?
an orange fog door. I've never seen this before. Examine brilliant light. Sealed by the great lords. Oh, I need the power of Christ to get through there.
Well, he hasn't been here this whole time, so
Damn. God said
Yeah.
no. What if you wanted to go through the brilliant light, but God said no? This Ghost Feet LP, this is the Black Knight sword. It dropped really early for me. I think it's like, I looked it up and it was like a 20% chance or something, so it's not,
Yeah.
it's not unlikely.
a lot of speedrunners will just like, if they don't get the Black Knight sword at the point that you got it, will just like straight up
Just
start
resave.
their run back over.
Wow.
Yeah.
They actually, after the game came out, I think patched it to increase the drop chance of the Black Knight sword because
Oh, wow,
people
okay.
complained so much.
I didn't know that.
And then like there's a way later on where you can just like farm all the Black Knight weapons, but getting it early on is like a huge boon. And also, you're still like making it work for you because you're not doing a real you have a shield on your back, but you're not really using it. You're doing the two-handed style, which is a really really strong
We're getting a
brave
stamina
style.
buff though from
Yeah,
that shield,
for
which is
sure.
like this is the min-maxed two-hand method is getting the
Yeah.
grass crest shield and wearing it as a turtle shell.
And Merritt just figured that out on her own.
Have you talked to our friend?
Yeah, I did. They found some new Dark Souls speedrun tech last month, says Funkonkle. It's down to 19 minutes from 27.
Whoa.
Wow,
That's rad.
Excuse me?
Oh,
I'm gonna talk to her again, see if she has anything else to say.
80 Awesome Games Done Quick starts this weekend, right?
If you require
Has that not already started?
Did it? Was it?
I don't know.
attended by the
This is a Danielle question, I feel like.
I'll look it up.
If you require rest, that is.
Okay. Wait. Use Firekeeper souls to reinforce. Wait. What was the who was the guy whose soul did I use to reinforce the flask the first time?
You found it. It was on that altar at the Undead Parish.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Then if I if I kill her, the fire will go out.
The fire will go out, yeah.
That's true.
But if I killed her, would I get her soul, and then I could use it to reinforce my Estus flask?
You sure would.
Wow.
There's a couple of characters throughout the whole game that you can do that with.
Do you want to know if that's necessary or not to achieve max Estus?
Imminent rear? I don't really need to know.
Okay.
Horse butt?
I feel like there's like a lot. I do know that there is like a thing that people sometimes do in this game when they've like done everything, where they just kill literally everyone,
Right.
Yeah.
because they don't come back. And
Yeah, AGDQ starts on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. Sunday.
Gargoyle gonna come back? Probably.
No, not the gargoyle. Does not. No.
But this is like one of my favorite instances of a capital D Dark Souls thing, TM, of you're later on in the game, and so they just use old bosses as regular enemies now.
Don't give up,
and
skeleton.
don't give up. My understanding is that they don't change the numbers around.
Right.
That like
Really?
that's not like that's not like a secretly easier version of the bell gargoyle. It
You're
just is another one of those.
You're just so much more yoked at this point.
Yeah, you're just so completely swole now.
I did not know that.
That he's just not that big of a deal anymore, which is very cool.
Now,
to me.
how did they get that over there?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a good question, Merritt.
That's a trap.
That's bite.
That's bait.
Fucking Tom Hardy voice.
Yeah.
There's a song on the new Aesop Rock album.
There's a new Aesop Rock album?
Yeah, it came out like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, somewhere in there. It's really
Wow.
good.
Huh.
He's still doing it. He put out
Yeah,
an
good
album,
for
I
him.
think, in like 2018 that was also extremely strong.
Yeah, I remember listening to one of them that came out a few years ago. A lot. I forget which one it was, but
But yeah, the new album's pretty good. It's got a song called "Dog at the Door," which is the thought process of his dog trying to determine if the sound he hears outside the door is an animal or like a trap.
oh my god,
It's very funny.
this noise is really.
Have we been through this little?
Yeah,
Okay.
I sort of ran through here and then.
I will say this, Merritt. Messages are legitimately a very good way to get around. People will show you more often than not.
There was a thing there
There's a thing where.
at the end of this walkway.
Where you were just
It's
at,
in the
where you
shadows.
banged the
It's
wall.
kinda hard.
But yeah, most of the time, like in terms of placement, messages are left behind to try and help people.
Cool. Ghostfeed
Or-
says
or-
there's also a great track about lower back pain on that album.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow.
It's like it's a longer album, but a few of the songs are like a minute and a half long, and
Yeah.
are just him like kind of exploring an idea. And one of them is him being like,
Wait.
yeah, I got a bad back, and I'm gonna need a few minutes before I can come
The
back.
concept, the album I listened to was a concept album about trying to save a bowling alley, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that
Which
was-
one is
that was
that?
the
I don't
Aesop
know that one.
I don't know
I'll
if
look
the
it up.
whole album was about that, or just like a few songs or something, or maybe just even one song. I feel like. Okay, wait. What if I go up there and then get on there?
What's that say?
Here. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Souls. I'm Aesop Rock, and I'm here to say I got back pain in a major way. Says Ultimo Dan, man. God, fucking R.I.P. Doom, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus
That's fucking
Christ.
insane. And it was like he died like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Wait,
and they just,
I missed that part.
Yeah,
What?
well, they
Yeah,
announced
he
it
died
on his
on-
Instagram, and they were like, "Oh, he died in October."
yeah,
What
they
the
had
fuck?
just they were just giving his family space. To deal with it before they told anybody.
I mean,
Congratulations,
it's pretty
Mary. You've unlocked the
reclusive.
secret of Anor Londo.
Yep.
That takes people hours to figure that shit out.
Well, there was a message. Oh, what the? Hey, fuck off.
Assassin's Creed's here.
Yeah, Ezio.
Stan
He's like,
Ezio. Sorry.
Requiescat Pace.
Rip to Ezio, but I'm different.
Yeah.
Ronald is different.
Ronald is built different, you know?
But yeah, heartbreaking about
Oh,
Doom.
sorry.
God, yeah, it
Kicked
fucking
you.
sucks.
Yeah, no, for real.
And his legacy is so big, but also just so like weirdly
Weird.
esoteric
Yeah.
and like compartmentalized.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just the Adult Swim bumper guy to so many people.
He's that, but then I feel
Um,
like also like a lot of people don't realize that like I don't know. He's like one of those people who's like the people who are in the form are he's like their favorite guy, you know? He's like your favorite
Right.
rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
Like when people say a comedian's comedian.
Yeah. How come there are guys just standing here waiting for me? How come there are guys just fucking waiting up here? This sucks.
They know they can't beat Ronald in a fair fight anymore,
Oh,
so they're
yeah.
throwing out all the stops.
Now this reminds me of and I know the thing that I'm about to say came way after this, but there's a dungeon in Destiny 2 where you have to
Oh yeah.
walk on these fucking rafters. Okay, seriously?
Do you think?
Oh well, goodbye.
Sorry, friend.
Yeah.
Do you think, actually, in retrospect, I mean, it must have just because it was so influential to basically everything, but do you think that Destiny draws specific inspiration in level design
this
from
part?
Dark Souls?
Oh,
From Dark Souls.
I wouldn't be surprised if at least a little bit of it. Now, that's
interesting. I think everybody learned about level design from this game.
it's like
Yeah.
Dark Souls, Half-Life, and I don't know, a few other games. I feel like are like like Mario 64, Half-Life, Dark Souls.
Sure.
Those are like some of the foundational 3D level design games.
I feel like this is the most recent game I can think of that is that kind of paradigm shift in design when you take into account things like this and the
Yeah.
shortcut mechanic.
Fonkasol says Blighttown would make a good first-person shooter level.
Oh my god.
Like,
I can see it being like a shitty, like a weird Dreamcast shooter or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, come
Like
on.
that.
see
You
what
remember
happens.
that? You remember that Spawn arena shooter that
I
came
do.
out on the
That
Dreamcast?
game was actually really good.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
It
was
was
like-
an arcade game, and then it was ported to Dreamcast.
Oh, was it? I didn't
Yeah.
know that
Huh.
part. But it like ran in the Unreal Tournament engine or something.
Yep. Spawn. I think that was Spawn in the Demon's Hand, which is an incredible name. No, it was really good. Blighttown is an N64 level. Yeah, it absolutely is. It feels like a fucking like fucked up Banjo-Kazooie level or something.
Who's that big lady?
There,
Yeah.
Who's that lady?
amazing chest ahead.
Amazing just ahead. Grasp with both hands.
You ruined that chandelier, Merritt.
I know. I feel
There's
really
no
bad.
telling how long that's been there.
I feel so bad about that. Okay, wait. Can I get a knife out so I can?
It was like 40 artisans died over hundreds of years constructing that chandelier, and now it's just ruined.
Please don't, sir, please. I don't know if you know, but this is like really dangerous.
Like for both of you,
Oh,
like
there
that's
you
the
go.
thing.
Sorry, Assassin's Creed. Oh, later.
This is Ronald's hidden blade. Like this actually just ejects out of his wrist, but it's so big.
The Black Knight sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, damn though.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Amazing
They
chest
sure know
ahead.
they sure know how to make statues
So
in
was
Anor
that
Londo.
that whole part? That was the rafters.
That was
I
the
mean,
Rafters. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's the
So
rafters.
this is basically
No one has ever done that on their first try in the history of playing this game.
basically a kids to adults style game for children ages 3 and up, and you know, like I feel like it's a really good first game for like a toddler.
Like you could give them like Astro Grover, or you could give them Dark Souls.
Yeah, you know, like Elmo learns the alphabet, or like Dark Souls, kind of like the same
Yeah.
sort of experience, really.
Now I may be wrong about this. I've never been able to if that little room has a purpose. I've never been able to ascertain what it
Where I
is.
just went down?
Yeah, where you just were.
You might be able to like fall strategically onto something from there. I forget. That's the best I can think of.
Okay, well, let's see what happens.
I love traversing white light.
What I like about that is that fog doors neither look white nor like light to me.
Hello?
That's a good point.
Is there a boss here?
Contraption does not move.
Contraption does not move. Hello?
Well,
Contraptually obligated not to move.
This looks bad. This looks like a bad scene.
it does look very big.
Oh, wait, no, it's just a big lever.
Anor Londo sure is big, huh?
Yeah, it seems like it's built for big boys. This is where the big boys play.
Yeah, I mean the gods are like literally
Oh.
physically bigger than
So
people.
this is like a Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Zelda now.
It's like a Zelda.
Congratulations, you have bridged the. Oh, there's a friend here.
Oh, hello.
Now get ready to walk
Where'd he go?
up
Oh, there
that
he is.
straight line from that bonfire to this point, and all 45 seconds it takes to walk through this quote-unquote shortcut.
It is easier than having to do the rafters again.
It sure
Oh,
is,
I
but
don't have to
still.
do the rafters again.
No,
No.
now you can just walk over here.
Oh, that's okay. That was good. Okay.
So-
Well, yep, you got me there. Yeah, you did. You did hit me. I'll give you that. But what do you think about this?
See, we're on a delay here, so when you said, "What do you think about this?" You were healing.
Oh, are you watching on the stream? I'm watching on the screen share.
Oh, I
wait,
didn't know it was still screen
I'm
sharing.
still screen sharing?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay.
I-
Then yeah, if the stream is still running okay, then yeah, watch on that.
Yeah,
I-
the stream looks totally normal.
I kept refreshing my stream to be like, "Why is Jordan so much faster than me? What the fuck?"
I
No,
got
you got a helmet and a
got a
shield.
gargoyle. But the grass shield gives me stuff.
The
It
grass
does.
shield gives you stuff. I think I wore this gargoyle helmet for like
Ah,
60% of this game.
I
It's
think this
really
is
good.
Better. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks so good.
How's your roll right now, though?
My roll
perfect.
is pretty good.
Fucking A.
Is this the spoiler-free stream?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Do not.
Yes.
Unless
The-
I ask.
You would not be able to tell from watching her play, but this is Merritt's first time through
yeah,
Dark
this
Souls.
is my first time playing Dark Souls. Here we are at Anor Londo. Just killed a gargoyle. Just killed a bunch of Assassin's Creed's humanity.
Assassin's Creed Humanity was kind of, I think, where the series jumped the shark a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
They got way too much into the RPG
All the
elements. I like the
aliens
stealth.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just let me assassinate guys, you know?
Uh-huh.
The only spoilers you'll get is about Mario. Yeah.
That's
well,
true.
well,
This is a Mario spoiler-heavy stream.
Now, what does this button do?
If you jump 3 times, he goes higher.
Whoa. L is real. Try bravery. Okay. Well, Ronald
In the late,
can't see anymore, so it's going to be very easy for him to
if you can't be afraid of what you can't see.
That's true. What's this gonna say? Be wary of lightning. Oh no! Wait. Oh no!
Hmm?
Oh no! I think I know what this is.
Oh, what's that snake icon next to your? Stamina
That's-
up
I have the
arrows.
good snake ring that gives me drops more often.
Covetous gold serpent ring.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's just some of these dinguses.
Yeah. Ronald is full of flask and ready to kick some ass.
I brought flasks and asts.
Well, when you both attack at once, that's like kind of unfair.
Yeah, that's like cheating.
That is kind of cheating.
People always say that Dark Souls is fair, and then it puts 2 enemies in front of you, and that's just cheating.
This game is not fair at all. Anybody
No.
that tells you that is lying.
Dark Souls 1 definitely isn't.
No.
Oh, so
They
you're
get
just gonna
they get
dodge.
better at it, but
They get better at it for sure. I think like by Bloodborne especially, they've really reached a good point. Sekiro I think is the platonic ideal because it's just like every boss in that game, or 99% of them, is just like, here's a dude. He can do the same shit you can do.
God,
Beat him.
I rewatched Donkey's Sekiro video, and I'm like actually kind of excited to play that game now.
Yes.
When it came out last year or 2 years ago now, I guess.
2 years.
I don't fucking care. And now I'm like, oh boy, this looks so fun.
I hope that you like it. I need to. I think my expectations were wrong. Going into it, because it's the only like one of these that I don't like.
Really?
Yeah. But I only put like 6 hours into it. I did not enjoy how linear the level design was, and
Yeah.
like the extreme focus on
Huh.
the parry combat, the parry
Right.
based combat.
Did you beat what is his name? Genichiro?
I couldn't tell you. I don't
Okay.
know.
The Lightning Man, who's got real bad scars on his chest. He reveals.
Like Sagat?
Yeah, he's just like Sagat. He's got kind of a big eye patch.
You got short-
Shiro, the name of Hank Hill's like half brother from King of the Hill.
What? Is that true?
I think
I don't
so.
remember that.
Genichiro Hill?
Or no, it's Junichiro,
Oh, right.
I think.
Right, because
Junichiro.
Cotton had like
Cotton had a affair with a Japanese woman.
right.
Oh.
And so Hank has a Japanese half brother. Great episode.
So the Sekiro is very linear right up until that boss fight. That boss fight is like a huge skill check, and then it opens up like 4 different paths for you
Okay.
so that you can go down. If
Interesting.
that is a big sticking point for you.
I got
Boss by a
to-
contraption.
A lot of contraptions in Anor
So many
Londo.
contraptions. Cotton Hill is Joseph Joestar, kind of.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, he
Oh, hey,
really
it's-
is.
These are the guys that brought us over here. They're probably
Yeah.
nice, right?
Fuck these guys.
Right in the brain.
I hate all these guys.
That's what they get for having exposed brains, though. You just ask them for a knife in there.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if it's an exposed brain so much as like maybe they just don't have a skull. Like it looks like a brain, but it's just like under like brain skin.
Right.
Or maybe it is
Meninges.
exposed. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Why are their hands so wet?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, goodbye.
I love when they do that.
sir, you have wings. Sir? Sir? No, 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 no. No, don't do that. No, no, no.
Be wary of lightning. Yep.
Wow.
They just do that.
Sir?
500 souls.
You have wings. You can fly.
They don't seem to be very good wings.
No, they're purely for show. They're
Yeah.
purely decorative wings.
They're vestigial, like a penguin.
Yes.
Oh. But they're really good swimmers.
Yeah, yeah. If y'all could be a flightless bird,
Ooh. Emu or ostrich, I think.
yeah,
I
those
think they're
powerful
funny.
legs.
Yeah. Or like one of those like extinct flightless birds that are like 6 feet tall
Mm-hmm.
and just like incredibly powerful. Oh, I see.
I think a kiwi.
Kiwi.
Oh, kiwi's a good choice. They're super cute.
Do you know
Yeah.
the game, the New Zealand story?
Yes,
No.
I do know that.
No. Okay. Well,
Well.
Be wary of lightning.
where am I? It's a Taito game about kiwi birds, and it's called the New Zealand story.
Oh. What is
They
is
don't
it
look
like a
anything like
platformer?
kiwi birds.
They look like those birds from that game that was really popular on the first generation iPhones about making
Flappy
the
Bird?
No, about making the yellow bird go in the right direction or whatever.
Angry Birds.
No, it's
I don't
like a
remember.
Lemmings kind of thing.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm
Where's
talking
my
about.
water?
I don't know what you're talking about. I
They
didn't
look
have
like
a
little
first gen
chicks.
iPhone.
Yeah, little bird game. Search little bird game. Little bird
Little
game.
bird
Toki,
game.
Tokitori, I think is what it's.
Toki Tori.
Oh, okay.
That's a
yeah.
name I've heard before.
Yeah, I first saw the New Zealand story at a barcade in England, and was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
They made an arcade version of that game?
It was originally an arcade game. Tato,
Oh.
all their games were like arcade originally for the most part.
That's a Turbo Graphics game in my head.
Oh, cool.
Turbo CD, I think. I don't remember. Did you know there's a Rumble 1/2 game for Turbo CD?
Is it a fighting game?
No, it's like a side-scrolling adventure game, and it has animated voice-acted cutscenes
Oh,
in it.
Wow, because there was a
Yeah.
fighting game for the Super Nintendo that I definitely
they-
rented as a kid and was like, "What is this? I don't understand this at all. Why is this bear fighting this guy?" And then like there's an old man and who fucking knows?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do just want to say I love how far away you can see your souls from.
Oh, where are
Like,
they?
they're on your right, but you could see them all the way back from like the bonfire.
Oh, I can. Oh, yeah, I can see my souls from here.
Wow, look at that.
I think I've seen people say that like you can actually, if you die in just the right place, you can look up from Blighttown and see them.
Oh no.
That's
Ronald.
Bro,
Oh,
Ronald,
gosh.
that's some
He's-
serious laugh lines, dude.
He's sick. He's sick. Oh,
Why
remember-
is he so
remember Ivy
red?
the Kiwi?
Thought you were gonna
Ivy
say
the
Ivy
Kiwi?
from Soul Calibur.
No, of course we all remember Ivy from Soul Calibur, but Ivy the Kiwi was a game by Yuji Naka, I think.
Hmm.
It was like a weird. Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
here's something interesting about this staircase that I want to point out before we leave.
Yes.
There are 2 sets of stairs with different pacing.
Oh, so there are. This is for the big boys,
Mm-hmm.
and this is for the little boys.
This is for
Isn't that
the
cool?
Ronalds.
Isn't that like a
So this is
like
where
a
the
really
big boys walk.
Yeah.
I am Ronald. I am large. No, I'm small. I walk right up here.
I never noticed that before.
You still
Jordan.
walk up the same number of steps, though.
Isn't that like such good environmental storytelling though?
It really
Oh,
is.
That's,
yeah.
that is one of my
That's
favorite.
environmental storytelling.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Are these the big boys?
It could be the big boys in question. There could be even bigger boys, mayhaps. Who knows? But yeah, that's one of my. I just like pointing that out because it's one of my favorite little details about Anor Londo. That like you wouldn't notice it, and then when you do, it like communicates a lot of information about the purpose, and, like the way that this place was built and the people
Nope.
that lived here
Ronald!
and like needed to traverse this
Yeah.
area. And
Ronald
just smart.
swung his sword in the opposite direction of where he was supposed to.
Fire, by the way, this is not a thing
Yeah,
that has ever
doesn't-
surfaced in the
doesn't
game,
really
but yeah.
work on them.
It doesn't really work on armored foes,
Yeah.
usually.
God damn, Ronald.
There is one type of armored foe that reacts very poorly to fire, but Steven is right, 99% of them. That should have hit. Okay, there you
That's
go.
like Warframe rules. It's like 99% of the time it's this damage type, but then there's this one fucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to get radiation damage. Ronald, do you have any radiation weapons? Do you have any magnetic damage weapons that you can deploy against these armored enemies?
Oh, have you leveled up any of Ronald's mods?
Oh yeah, I gotta level up Ronald's mods to make his
Yeah.
shotgun damage better.
Modular Ronald.
Beautiful Ronald. That is canon now, by the way.
Oh,
Beautiful
that it's
Ronald?
beautiful
That it
Ronald.
does stand for beautiful. It's short for beautiful Ronald.
Oh, that's good to know.
That's what someone said. Do I have to go down there, huh?
You do gotta go down there.
I don't like these guys. But
These
what-
guys are really easy to knock off of the ledge by just like blocking them, and they'll just bounce
God
off of
damn
your
it.
shield and fall into the goo. Not the
Oh,
goo,
really?
the death. But you have to get right up on them. And with your build right now, you're probably like just fine, just whopping them.
Ow. Ow!
Jeez.
He's fucking playing Soul Calibur.
Ronald's playing Mortal Kombat 2. They're playing Soul Calibur 6.
Ronald's like playing Bushido Blade, like just attacking like very deliberately and slowly. These guys are just playing Soul Calibur.
Yeah, getting 2-hit kills. You're right. Yeah. There he goes.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
I hate that little back hop they do. It is so annoying to get the counterattacks in on.
Bye.
And then he goes.
Ring out. Yeah.
Battle Arena Toshinden is actually what we're playing.
Oh yes, that's what I always get those confused. What's Bushido Blade?
Bushido
oh,
Blade.
Bushido Blade is the one where you like just get hit and your head comes off.
Right.
Yeah,
Battle Arena
it's
Toshinden is like the PlayStation or like fighting game.
yeah, that was the PS1 launch game, and then Bushido Blade is the.
Bushido Blade is the game where you can kill yourself. Also, I believe. If you're
You
not
can't do
doing
that.
well, you can just like
Yeah.
be like, well, bye.
It's like what if we made a sword fighting game that worked with real sword fighting rules?
Right.
Which is where you get hit once and if you die because it's a
dead.
huge sword.
He's dead. It's a big
Yeah.
sword.
The final boss of Bushido Blade 2 is a guy with a gun. Like that. Like it's just a guy with a gun and he shoots you and you die and lose. And
The
you gotta figure
ultimate
out how
fighting weapon.
to, yeah, the ultimate sword, a gun.
Now, wait. What is? I need to examine this. Strength. I need 20. Oh, I need 20 to. What is my strength is?
Definitely higher
Oh,
than
so I
20.
can one-hit it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll always do more damage
Two-handed,
two-handing.
right.
Even if you meet the stat requirements, but yeah, you're good.
But I can
mean-
block and stuff with it.
Right. In Dark Souls 1, though, too, enemies have such low stagger resistances that just like two-handeding them, that's a fun phrase, will just like stun lock them half the time. And since you're doing so much damage, you're just like chopping through them.
Thanks for my souls.
All right, now you gotta keep them. I do recommend using a shield on these guys, though, because they're so
Yeah.
back hoppy.
Yeah, they are
God.
annoying as fuck.
And you're still two-hitting them with one-handed.
Now, what is happening?
Welcome to everybody's favorite part of Dark Souls 1.
So not Blighttown, huh?
No.
How come
That-
I get through all these parts and everyone's like, now the real Dark Souls begins? And it's
That's the
like,
meme.
You said that was the part before. Oh, because this part is truly unfair.
This part is truly unfair. This is like legitimately, I think, the worst part in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
It's got a name in the community.
Spear hell.
Spear Hell. You got it.
Piss world. Now, are those
bad
arrows?
times.
Are those arrows? They're fucking.
Those are arrows.
Oh, because they're huge dudes.
They're pretty big. They've got huge bows.
Okay.
Their bows are bigger than they are.
Oh wow, you just fired a lance, my man.
Like you can get those arrows. I think they're called Dragon Slayer Great Arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Bye.
Well,
he follows you. I love it.
Well,
So long,
that's how
Bowser.
you defeat the archers.
Okay, Bowser. Well, yeah, since they, I'm sure they'll never respawn again. So now that you
No,
don't have to worry about
they're
that
dead
one.
forever.
yeah.
That's the kind of kamikaze strat.
Okay, well, I got greedy. And I tried to move in a direction that the game didn't want me to. I tried to cut corners.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Gotta be careful.
And that's on me.
But as is so often the case, that run farther than your last run. More data, more info.
Because, yeah, I ingested more bits and bytes into the matrix. Like the board. I'm just, like, analyzing this shit.
Yeah. Now your weird baby body produces more heat for the machines in their battery.
Sorry?
Like in Star Trek.
Oh, right. Yeah, the first time the Borg show up, they have babies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Unclear whether...
Inside of like drawers.
Yeah, instead of just fucking drawers. Yeah, that was weird.
They probably realized pretty quick that was a bizarre and bad
That
idea.
sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucked.
And it was unclear whether they were, like, raising baby Borgs or, like, whether the babies were just their food
Mm-hmm.
or their money,
Could be their money.
The babies are their
Probably their money.
money. Hey, you know what I think about you?
That's actually how you combat inflation, is because the babies age out of being money.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, God, you're still just chopping through these fools.
Chop, chop, chop.
I am like
With the
doing
slap
a very much non-min-maxy build in Dark Souls 2 right now, and every time I see you play, I get so jealous. I'm just like, God, if I just pumped 50 points into strength.
Yeah, the trick is to just do 2 stats.
The Virgin Hexer build versus the Chad Ronald.
These guys are just killing themselves.
They're
just-
not good at it.
They have wings.
To this day,
They flew me over here. I
They
know
did
can
fly you over here.
fly.
It did
To
take
this-
3 of them.
That's true, yeah.
Jordo, maybe you could tell me this, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a spoiler. To this day, I have no idea what the lore reason for these gargoyles is.
Oh, I've never looked it up. That's a good question. Yeah,
I've been-
because they are so radically different from everything else in Anor Londo.
Right. And they do lightning damage, which is like associated with like divine beings and the gods and stuff, but they don't look like anything divine.
They're,
No.
They're, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Hold
Yep.
on.
Yep.
Hold
Uh-huh.
on.
Yeah. For sure.
Because, hold on. Because, 2 could play that game.
Aha.
Now you've got 14 feather arrows. And they are shooting lances at you.
Listen. Now, how do I do this? Like that? And then
Yeah.
right trigger?
Yep, right trigger to fire. I will say, there is a version of this that is a not that is a common strategy for getting past this part.
A version of this. So
Yeah.
Not this.
I don't think you're going to be able to do it with 14 arrows. Maybe Ronald's upper body strength is such that it's like when you drop a rock from an airplane and it'll just like punch through him.
Yeah, how much damage is this arrow gonna do? Hey, how are you shooting arrows so quickly? You're like really good at this. Okay, now.
Yeah,
so,
that's
okay.
just like their whole
All right,
job.
Ronald, this isn't gonna work. Alright, Ronald.
I don't think you're going to need it, but yeah, there are a couple ways to cheese this section. I think you're just going to get through it though.
Yeah, you got to learn to do it the honest way before you start shooting arrows at people from other parts of the map.
I'll say I think the honest way in Dark Souls is often to cheese it.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, there's nothing dishonest about getting the Drake sword.
No.
Exactly.
No,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Aha!
hey, one
Okay.
down.
Congratulations.
Okay, now I drink my juice.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
At least you got your souls back.
So yeah, the arrows hit pretty hard.
They do.
They knock you back so far.
I don't remember
really do.
if poise reduces knockback or not.
I don't think so. Not when you have a shield up. I don't think. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me different.
Is that a shield? Is that a shield parameter?
Shields.
Like a heavier shield might reduce knockback.
Oh, maybe. I know that heavier shields have a thing called stability, which reduces the amount of stamina you use to block.
Yeah. All right, come back.
Ronald's back again. Back at it again at the Anor Londo Krispy Kreme. What are these Archer Knights but a big Krispy Kreme sign that Ronald's just gonna flip kick off of the ledge? There is like an item, I never remember where you get it, but there is like a ring in this game that you can find that does let you do backflips.
What?
Wait,
Really?
what?
Yeah,
What?
I'm pretty
What's it
sure.
called? I've
Instead
never
of
heard
just,
of this.
Instead of backdashing or something?
Instead of back hopping, yeah, for PvP, I think.
Wow.
Dark Souls backflip ring.
It's the ring of fucking backflips. It's
The
like every
dark
other ring in this game is like the ring of the covetous serpent, ring of the dark lord, and then it's just like,
Ring of Mad Ups.
yeah.
The Darkwood Grain ring.
Yeah, that's right. The reason nobody ever figures it out is because you have to be at 25% or less total equip load for it to trigger.
Oh, okay. So it replaces your like super good roll.
Right, with like a
changes your
cartwheel
dodge roll to a
backflip.
faster cartwheel-esque flip that covers more ground, but only when you're at 25% or less of your total equip load. Increases invulnerability frames from 12 to 14.
Wow.
Character
And
recovers
reduces
from
recovery
roll-
frames.
Yeah, recovery frames from 12 frames to 8 frames.
This is my favorite note here. While flipping across lava, you take, parentheses, roughly, half as much damage from lava as you would when you run.
Cool.
Always flip across lava.
That's that's how scientists do it. That's how they collect magnet samples. I feel like that's how Ronald would do it, if Ronald was a scientist, a lava scientist.
Yo, I've never heard of the NPC that this thing drops from.
Alvina?
Shiva.
Shiva. Oh, Shiva. Yeah. Shiva's next to Alvina. Or Avina.
Yeah.
I never remember her name. It's a totally optional NPC.
That is so weird. God, this game is so big. Like,
Yeah, that's wild that y'all there's things that you don't know.
yeah.
It was really funny. I was rewatching just all of Donkey Souls videos, and he was doing remastered, and like he gets to the undead parish, and he's like, oh, like every time I play these games, I learn something. Like I just learned you could kindle the bonfires. Like I wish I had known that. And I was like, okay, well that was the worst one yet.
Hey, now you don't have to worry about the souls though. That's
Yeah,
the
you're
freedom.
free.
That's true. I'm free. I declared soul bankruptcy. But yeah, I'm like, wait, did you finish Dark Souls without having 10
That's fucking
blasts? 'Cause
crazy.
that's wild.
God, jumping
Donkey Kong
directly
might
from
laugh.
Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2 has also elucidated a lot of changes and how drastic they are in some cases. Like in Dark Souls 1, you start with 5 Estus flasks. In Dark Souls 2, you start with 1.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
It is
Sucks.
fucked up.
that's
Ren will tell you that the
oh, okay. Okay.
Now you're free of those 2,000 souls as well.
Ah.
This is Ronald's monk-like training. He's just ridding himself of all worldly possessions so he doesn't have to, worry about it anymore. Now he'll be able to get through with a clear mind.
This is the eightfold path of Bronze.
Yeah. I think I want more stam. I think my next few levels I'm gonna up my stam.
What's your stam at now?
Uh,
22.
22?
22, yeah.
You can do with more.
Yeah.
I think anything
Yeah,
beyond
your
30,
damage is really good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm good for DPS.
30 and below, is basically you're free to put points in anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the soft cap where it starts like giving diminishing returns.
It might be 30 for stamina. I don't remember. I know it's 40 for the damage.
Yes,
stats.
that is true.
Yeah.
And another thing you can do if you don't want to worry about levels is I don't think you've really upgraded your armor at all.
Yeah, no, not really. I guess I could.
That would probably help.
That would probably help a bit too, huh?
Yeah.
Just like take a little less damage.
Yeah,
That is like lower priority.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
totally.
But I'm doing.
But yeah, it does make a difference.
Such big hits right now.
You'll ever see a notification pop up on your Steam that will like person is now playing X game, whatever, and just like genuinely have no idea who that person is.
Yep, all the fucking time.
Yeah, I just had, Juan is playing Destiny now. I know who
Oh, okay. So what had just happened to me
You
is that I
thought it
forgot.
was-
You saw
You saw mine?
merits.
And you're
I
like,
saw
"Who's
Merritt's Steam
Juan?"
notification and was like, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know a one, I think.
Juan is a Destiny friend from Clerms.
Cool.
Okay, well this is just the worst one yet.
You can, they'll leash back if like now. One of the worst offenders in that regard from me is one Ben Pack, who is constantly changing his Steam name and Steam icon to just the
Oh,
most
yeah.
fucked up shit.
I've at least stopped doing it. I've settled now. I've stopped doing joke Destiny names. It was funny
that's
for
fair.
a long time, but
Yeah, there was like a month or two there where we were our whole
yeah.
little channel was like new names every day.
yeah.
And that was a good game, but it's
Hey,
tough
could
to
you
keep
stop?
that going.
That was a more fun game when Destiny was a more fun game.
I'm telling you guys, next season is gonna
Next season.
That's the one.
Next season, just hold on.
God,
Luke's been saying
I-
next season.
I can't believe they fucking just gave us an
Yeah. Well,
exotic
the Dawning
ending
has
for that
always
shit.
been the worst seasonal event, but it's like, damn guys, you really just.
It feels like that was like. Did one person do that? Like, it feels like if any two
Listen, Jordan.
people were involved in that decision-making process, they would have
Jordan,
realized it was a bad idea.
It's a small indie company, and they don't have Activision anymore, and COVID-19.
That's true. That's true.
And-
everybody's working from home. There's probably like
Everyone's working
the
from
one
home.
guy,
That's
the one guy in the
why-
graveyard shift.
That's why
putting Dawn
Warframe
together
couldn't
this
put
year.
their expansion out on time or
No.
release new updates or anything like that. Warframe's Canadian. Destiny, what's your excuse?
yeah,
No, Warframe's Tencent now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we do own Warframe.
we own Warframe.
Yeah, Steven, congratulations
Please,
again on
please
on buying
no,
Warframe.
please no, please
Finally.
no, please. I'm trying to drink my juice, please. Sir,
They can't get
please?
up here.
You idiot. You can't get up here.
They're
In
too
fact,
wide.
if you pro tip, if you get both of them, I was gonna say, if you get both of them aggroed and then wait there, the other one will almost always just walk off the ledge because he's trying to get into that little nook and he can't, so he'll just slide off and fall to his death. If you have both of them in at the same time, the second one will.
I've drank so much of my juice.
You're
Now,
not
are
going to
these
need
guys-
Estus.
are these guys feral or like what do you think?
I think they're monsters.
Yeah.
All right.
Real monsters?
Come on!
I'm
I'm using all my juice.
I think you're letting them get in your head.
Gargoyle. Let's take a look here. Gargoyle Lightning. Dark Souls Wiki. Lore, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Nobody knows why the gargoyles are here. No
Great.
one knows the gargoyles. They just sort of showed up one day. All right, let's try this again.
Let's do it. Okay, great.
Well,
Oh,
not a great start.
No, you got this.
All right.
because yeah, they help you. Apparently, so in the system files, I guess they're called Batwing demons, which doesn't make any sense in the lore based on what demons are in the Dark Souls universe.
Right.
It makes no sense for them to carry you to Anor Londo, or to even be in Anor Londo.
Right. Well,
What if I go right this time?
yeah, let's go right this time. See what happens.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Let's see what happens.
Look at that,
What's up, big boy?
Ronald, beautiful Ronald sprint. Oh.
That knockback, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
knockback.
it's real.
That's rough.
Everyone agrees this is bad.
This is
No
called the
one likes
Ledge of
this.
Death
This is rough.
in the community.
This is rough.
Does your friend have anything to say about it? Oh, you're already
I
upstairs.
already talked to her.
Yeah.
She's just like, I am the firekeeper. I keep the fire.
I love that, like, the disparity in what types of people can be firekeepers.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's introduced to you as, like, this, pious, monk-esque existence of this poor woman trapped in a sewer cage.
Uh-huh.
Right? But then, you get to Queelag's sister, and she's a firekeeper, but she's a spider monster. And then there's this lady who's also a firekeeper, but she's like a cool, biker lady. So like, what is a firekeeper? What makes a
I'm
firekeeper?
not quite sure.
So I think I know why that one is a firekeeper, but I have no idea why the rest of them are or how they became that way.
Right? It's so cool. Like, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that there's no answer for that. I don't think it would be nearly as cool if there wasn't a definitive answer.
Yeah, because even in Dark Souls 2, they talk more about firekeeper stuff, but they still don't explain any of that. Mm-hmm. Like in Dark Souls 2, it starts with you in that room full of like a bunch of old women being cared for.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the tea room.
Yeah,
With all the old ladies in it.
and they're all ex-firekeepers, but they don't explain why they're not firekeepers anymore, who they used to be. No.
And then they summon Squirtle to,
And
to
Squirtle.
save the kingdom. God, I wish I just had a little more range. I feel like I whiff so many attacks by just being like, just barely missing. Oh, did this guy follow me this time? Oh, he followed me this time. Okay.
A lot of the time they'll follow you until they can just like poke you, and then they'll leash back to their thing. They just want to make sure that that they know that they saw you.
I see.
They're like, hey, I'm letting you through here. You didn't get by me. I saw you. I'm letting you through here.
When you're done killing this man, can you check your inventory real quick? Just your weapons.
My weapons.
Yeah, I'm curious if you have the Black Knight halberd.
Black Knight's halberd.
I don't believe.
I don't believe I do.
No,
believe so.
Merritt
Okay.
has not spent enough time in the place where that comes from.
Right. I was just wondering because that might give you a little bit more range for these guys.
There's a gargoyle's halberd.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I don't think
that
Ronald has
nothing?
the upper body
It's
strength
just
for that one.
regular halberd.
It's just a regular halberd that used to belong to a gargoyle.
Yeah, no, that's. I think that was.
Is that
right
literally
before
what it
you
is?
got
Yeah.
On the call, it just says like it's just a regular big halberd. Doesn't have any
Oh,
special
okay.
powers.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the demon-y weapons like that will say that on them.
See, now that I don't care for.
No, these
that's
guys
nasty.
should not be allowed to have iframes.
Can you get onto the bridge again? Yeah. Because the one will slide off.
Right.
Oh, this seems like a primo Great Chaos Fireball opportunity.
Oh yeah, I should re-equip that. Just sir, could you just please wait? I have to equip my magic hands.
Once again, this man is not using his wings to kind of like get the altitude to attack you from.
If you like having your bow equipped, though, you can equip it to the second shield slot and still switch to it and use it normally.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, here we go again.
you can do it. I believe in you.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Never.
I have often contemplated a "Don't Give Up" skeleton tattoo somewhere.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because it's so
Pretty good.
It's silly and it's cute, but it's also like a dog whistle for people who like this stuff. But is
It's not obvious. Not
yeah,
super obvious.
it's not super obvious, but I also think it's like a fun and encouraging phrase.
It
And,
is.
That's the kind of tattoos that I like to go for. Is like something that will keep me going when I'm trying to get past the ledge of death.
When you were up there, I think because you're fast rolling right now, you could try maybe rolling through the arrows on the ledge to see if you can iframe it.
Yeah.
Gotta stay on that ledge though.
And I'm just picturing like 2 minutes from now when I'm just rolling off.
It's just that knockback, even with the shield up,
That
is so
knockback,
nasty.
though, and it's like even if I'm like facing, even if my back's against the wall, it just like knocks me forward.
Yeah. The way that those arrows specifically push you off at an angle has always seemed completely fucked to me.
Yeah, it's totally arbitrary. Like physics do not work like that at all.
Yeah, I do legitimately think this is like the worst designed
I don't know. if I
part of
can-
Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
You don't know if you can what?
Well, someone said, oh, I used to use Iron Flesh, which I know is a pyromancy spell that I could have bought, but I didn't. But I don't think I can even get back there right now.
The fire link?
Yeah.
I
I don't think I can leave Anor Londo.
If you go back to where the gargoyles dragged you to, they will take you back to the top of Sen's fortress.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you gotta walk. Like
Yeah.
And then I would have to walk back through
all the
Sen's
way back to
Fortress.
fire. Yeah. Back through Sin's Fortress, back through the parish, down the elevator, all the way back to fire
Yep.
link.
There is a shortcut you can unlock in Sen's fortress, but I don't think you got the key for it.
Did you find the NPC in Sin's Fortress, by the way?
Like, guy who sells you stuff?
There's a different NPC, I think, is the one
Onion
that.
Knight?
Oh no, not Siegfried.
Then no.
Okay.
There
I
were a
didn't find
couple
him
of
to, like-
secrets in Sen's fortress we did not get on your stream, Merritt.
Okay. I didn't find. There's another NPC in there that I did not find the like first 3 times that I played this game.
He's actually by the shortcuts too, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but they do not they they do not call out his existence. You can just totally run by him.
Totally.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the right key, then you literally just can't interact with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he does kind of just look like part of the set dressing if you don't have the right items. This game's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why do that? Why make that decision?
God,
It's I feel like it's a good decision in concert with all the other weird why did you make that decisions that are in this game. But and like that's something that made that like I have a little bit less affection for like Dark Souls 3 versus this first game, because by the time they got to 3, it felt like they were too good at making these games.
right.
And at this point, these games feel like weird. Like this game feels like a weird accident that like really.
Interesting.
Have they done that before?
No. Oh,
No.
you can throw. Oh,
Wow.
You learned a new trick. That's fun. How
the-
neat.
This is sort of like a new game plus, if you will. Well, at least one Great Chaos Fireball kills them if they stand in the goo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does give you the souls for the ring outs. It gives you souls if any enemy dies. So, like, if the dragon kills them with fireballs, if they fall off.
Sometimes you get souls if someone else in a different game kills an enemy in the same area that you're in.
Oh, wow.
Is that true?
It's true in 3. I think it's true in this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes you'll just randomly get souls, and that's why.
I know there's things like in this one where if you're in like the right covenant and somebody kills a boss or something like that, then you get an Estus Flask charge or something like that.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That might be actually what I'm thinking of.
I'm not 100% sure how that works. Like, I just know that there is some way that you can get extra Estus Flask charges for sure.
That's not.
Crossbows, I never got the hang of in this game.
Can you not, like, aim with them?
No, they're like lock-on attack weapons.
Oh.
You can aim with a bow and then switch to a crossbow, and it'll shoot where you aimed with the bow.
Really? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Like the trick in Zelda of using the hook shot to aim at something.
Jeez.
It's the same concept, but yeah, in this situation, not really going to be a quick enough process to get past the lances. Also, the lances can fucking like track on
Yeah,
you,
they
which
turn.
is
They
horseshit.
literally turn. Yep.
And I understand that they're like magical dragon hunting lances, but still. You're not a dragon. It shouldn't work.
Right.
I'm just Ronald. Yeah.
Wait, has Ronald been juicing? Is he taking dragon blood?
Oh, maybe.
Ronald, you're
Okay,
better
so
than that.
Trying to think, what have been the bullshit parts of this game so far? Blighttown wasn't actually that bad, but it's supposed to be bullshit. Sen's Fortress was pretty rough.
Yeah, it's nasty.
The thing with has a lot of Kaizo shit in it.
Yeah.
The thing in Sen's Fortress when you were going up those stairs after you had moved the boulder launcher to point in the
yeah.
other direction,
And the boulder just is like, no, I think I want to go back down here, actually.
that I think is the biggest bullshit I've
was-
seen you encounter.
That was pretty big bullshit. And
Yeah.
then this might be the worst, though. I feel like 90% of my deaths in Dark Souls are from falling off something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1 is notorious for that shit.
Happens
Partially
a lot
because of
less
this.
in Dark Souls
Yeah.
Fuck you.
God. Ah!
No,
Oh,
no,
wait.
no.
You're still up.
Ronald,
You're still up.
Ronald,
You're still up.
Ronald.
No!
How
See, ring out.
to cheat.
It was true in Soul Calibur, and it's true now. Ring outs are still bullshit.
Yeah.
A ring out is not a legitimate
That's-
victory.
See, that was just depressing because I was getting up, but like I knew that when he stood
Yeah.
up, he would just stand up onto air.
Right. Uh-huh.
You know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this game.
Just leaving.
I'm just leaving. I'm just gonna kill all these guys. I'm gonna make my armor better. Hey.
Oh, yeah, you can level up a little bit. These guys are not bad to farm, especially when you're two-shotting them.
Yeah, you get, what is it, like 1,000, 1,500?
1,500 for these
Per
guys,
guy?
I think?
Well, can't kill these guys anymore.
You just gotta get behind him.
Their shield is more of like a an on-off
Yeah,
thing.
it seems
than
to just stop. Like they just say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have, like, unlimited poise. I don't... You probably can stagger them, but I don't know how easy
It wouldn't be
it
worth
is.
the effort.
No, you'll
Especially
kill
with
them
the
by
amount of
then.
damage that Merritt's doing.
Yeah.
Who's that statue over there? Is that the same lady or is that a different lady?
I don't know. There's two mans there. I need to kill them before I can get close.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
get my 0 souls.
You could always whip out your binoculars.
Does Merritt, do you have binoculars?
I do.
Okay, good.
When he does that downward shield slam attack, it looks like you have, like, a huge window to just waste him.
Hello.
Oh, I know who that statue is.
I can't tell, it's dark.
Come here. Come here a minute.
No, it's Dark Souls is the full title.
Oh, sorry.
Dark Souls 2, Jordan... Have you beaten Dark Souls 2?
No.
Okay.
I've actually never physically played Dark Souls 2. I've seen several playthroughs, but
Okay.
yeah, I disagree with a lot of the design choices on paper and skipped it.
Oh. I think that's true of a lot of people who like Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, and Ren will tell you that Dark Souls 2 is the best Dark Souls game specifically for that reason. That it is like the opposite game from this game in every way that they could have done that.
Yeah, they do a lot of really interesting, cool stuff. I don't know that it necessarily makes it better, but it's definitely a different game.
Yeah, and it's different in really smart and unexpected ways, which
Yeah.
I respect. But having seen it, I think that I would not enjoy the machinations of playing that game.
I do love that in that game, and not that you play like a really big important person in Dark Souls 1.
Oh, this
yeah,
statue. Yes,
that
okay.
statue.
Oh no.
But Dark Souls 2 really does lean into the idea of like that you're just some random dipshit and nothing you do matters, which I always really like.
Yeah.
Oh, found a chest.
Oh boy, what's in there?
Oh,
Amazing chest head. Ooh,
oh, it's
Demon Titanite. Yeah, you use that to upgrade boss weapons.
No big yabos on this one.
big
Well, we
spear.
don't know what's under that armor.
That's true.
What is that?
Just explodes.
Giant shield.
Ooh. Weighs 18 pounds.
Requires 36 strength.
What is the lore on that thing?
Used by the Sentinels.
Oh, Sentinels. That's what those
Weight
guys
is
are called.
unbearable.
It's those little extra flourishes that make the item descriptions in this game so good. Like even when they don't give you any lore information, like its weight is unbearable.
This shit's
That tells
fucking
you
crazy.
Yeah.
This shit's,
Yeah, like,
this shield is
Nobody
so
could
heavy.
flip this.
that tells you so much about that thing, and it's like 5 words. It's so good.
Now,
What?
how did...
4 words.
Now that's the
Beware.
Snake Man.
That does look like a sting.
Oh,
is-
yeah, that's
Why
a
is
snake
the
man.
Snake Man telling me about?
Is that their covenant symbol? Is that how that works?
I think so. I think your covenant symbol.
Be wary of amazing chest. Pretty
think you're-
funny.
I think your covenant symbol shows up there, and if you're not in a covenant, it's just like your standard dead guy logo.
He's just your standard dead guy.
Merritt, would you be interested in a mod for this game that makes the texture on the grass crest shield say 420?
Wait, is this the way that I went before?
Yeah,
This is
that's
the big orange door.
Yeah, that's the door that
Oh, the
you
big
need
orange door.
Christ's love to get through.
Right. Okay. No.
Now, the fireball is not doing any damage to these guys. Am I wrong with
Well,
that?
I was just trying to bait him out with it.
Oh,
It's also
okay.
just cool. It's
to
a
It is
flex.
cool.
draw him.
It can't be like comfortable. Like it's got to get really warm in there, right?
Now, do you think
Now, are
that's
these
interesting?
guys, or are these just suits of armor?
That
That's
was
a
my
good
question.
because they don't ragdoll; they just evaporate.
It's true.
I always assumed that these are like animated armor pieces, like
I'm gonna drink my
golems.
juice.
This is not laid back.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
It's good, Jordan.
Thank you.
All right. Let me get these chests.
Oh, there are
Kill
two-
this
there are two
guy.
chests
There's
over
two
there.
chests. I bet one of them is a monster.
Do you think so?
They look different. It might just be because
Well,
of the lighting.
Yeah, it might be the lighting. It's hard to
It
tell.
might be the lighting, but if you can look at the two chests and see if you see any differences between them.
Different statue in this room too.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, because Merritt, you know a few things about Dark Souls via like osmosis, right?
Yeah, I know what the boss of this area is.
Okay, yeah, I thought you maybe did.
It's the 2
They're-
famous brothers.
Yeah, they're the most
Well,
famous
husbands.
boss from
And
this
it plays
game,
their
right?
song, and everyone
They're
loves
husbands,
it.
but yes.
Oh, okay. Beanpole head. Oh,
That's rude.
I knew it!
Blah.
Hey, check it
Fool
out!
me, Dark Souls!
What's up? Ah,
Get out of here! Ooh.
Ooh,
Crystal
cri-
halberd.
I beat Ornstein and Smoke for the first time with that crystal halberd.
Is that
Ooh, yeah.
the same kind of crystal thing that'll break?
Yes.
Oh.
It's just a modifier on a normal halberd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a bonus to weapon damage, but it breaks eventually.
But you can make more. Twinkling Titanite, that's good stuff too.
Pretty- And you didn't even have to kill a lizard for it.
No.
The lizard.
There are these cute little crystal lizard babies kind of hidden all over this game. And whenever you kill one of them, you get a Twinkling Titanite.
Oh.
That's
But,
kind of a recurring thing in all the From
Wait,
Software
is
games.
that like in Dark Souls 3 at the very beginning, there's like a giant crystal lizard that just wants to fucking eat you?
Oh, that's a different guy.
That's a
Maybe
different
they
guy.
are. Maybe they
I
are
think
related,
that is a
actually.
joke on the existing crystal lizards, though. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like more messages are showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Be wary of wire.
I wonder who they were talking about. Oh, another fucked up thing Dark Souls 2 does that I got halfway through that fucking game, or I'm about halfway through that game right now, and it took me this long to remember this. Illusory walls are no longer just you smack them.
Yeah, you gotta
Uh-huh.
hit a button.
Yeah, I gotta hit a
Oh,
button,
weird.
It's
and
like
nobody
you're-
told me.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's-
now
that's
I'm
one
like,
of the things that
Wait,
I think
need
is
to use
like
a Twinkling Titanite for this? Should I use
to
that?
level
or hold on
to level
it?
up the
Yeah.
the gargoyle helm's really good.
But
You will
Shouldn't I
later
save
on.
that for a weapon though, or something?
Oh, I don't know if Twinkling Titanite is ever used to level up a weapon. I'll check.
Also, you just so you know, you won't run out of Twinkling Titanite. You can farm Twinkling Titanite.
Oh, okay.
It's an unlimited resource in this one.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it is used for weapons.
Yeah, that's another player playing the game right now.
friends. They can't help me though.
I always love that feature as just a way to like remind you that you're
Yeah.
not completely alone.
Oh wait, is the thing with the little icon? So I have this
Excuse me.
equipped, right?
Yes, when it's got the little wax seal of the dark sign, that means that you're
Right.
wearing it currently.
Oh, is that what the wax seal is?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah. Jordan, you're teaching me so much. I'm looking at it closer now, and you're absolutely right. That is the dark sign. Those Baldur gauntlets are really good.
Yeah, the Baldur set will last you the whole game if you keep pumping into it.
It's like really cheap to upgrade because it just uses regular upgrade materials.
Wait, what pants am I wearing right now?
You're not.
I am not. Oops.
Legs.
Yeah, it was your Wanderer boots.
Wanderer boots. These are a bit heftier.
Do they now? How's your roll?
Yeah,
if you
they're,
equip those.
well, they're heavier. I mean, I'm probably gonna be rolling like fucking shit with these. Yeah.
Oof. Gosh,
Oh.
yeah.
Just slamming into the ground like a rack of ribs. Also, his roll. Oh no, that's. Oh no.
Yes,
Ronald,
yes!
No, his legs.
Like your big Bronto ribs, your Flintstones ass Brontosaurus
Oh my god,
ribs.
need to cover those
Jeez.
up. I don't have any souls to pop.
Oh no.
I used them
What does
all.
that fuzzy acorn do?
Oh, the forbidden chestnut.
It removes parasitic egg from body.
Oh, okay.
The description on it is very good to me because it talks about how it's a chestnut that is forbidden to eat.
These chestnuts are forbidden.
Naturally. Naturally.
Naturally, these chestnuts are forbidden.
See, the writing in this game is so fucking good because these chestnuts are forbidden is a goofy statement on its own. But when you put naturally in front of it, it becomes inscrutable.
Naturally, these chestnuts
Like-
are forbidden.
Like, why
These
would these
chestnuts,
chestnuts?
they're
why
forbidden.
why would these be forbidden?
These
Well,
chestnuts-
naturally.
No, they're forbidden.
Yeah. God, this game's fucking great.
And it hints at like the wider world outside of Lordran so well. Like
Yeah.
the idea that like other cultures are still existing elsewhere. It's just this place that's fucked up.
Yeah.
really?
Adinator 210 says Ronald's Beach episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merritt, like there's other countries in the world, they're undergoing bad stuff is happening because the undead curse is spreading everywhere, but like other places still have culture
Oh, so
and
is
like
that 2 and 3
stuff.
take place in like other parts of the world?
2 does, for sure. 3 is kind of, it's indeterminate.
It's
okay.
yeah, it gets real complicated real fast even in 2.
Yeah. But yeah, like Solaire is not from Lordran. He's from
No.
somewhere else.
I
Astora.
wish Solera was here.
I do too. Siegfried, what's his
Oh
name?
yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Catalina or whatever.
Yeah,
Catam-
he's from
Katarina.
He's from Catalina Island.
He's from Catalina Island. There's a lot of
Try
seagulls
jumping
there.
off. No, I already tried that. I thought the walls. It's kind of hard to tell. Like I thought the walls were like hugging the
Mm-hmm.
elevator, but they definitely. aren't.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same sort of thing as like when you realize that Lord of the Rings is taking place. Like Middle Earth is not the name of that planet; it's a continent.
Right.
And there's like other places in Lord of the Rings with other shit going on.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I didn't know. That.
that's Lord of the Rings. Is Middle Earth is just one part of that whole world.
Damn.
And they're two of the five wizards on that planet, whatever it's called, if it is a planet, are not there. Ringworld, yeah.
Yeah.
On the back of that turtle, they are not in Middle Earth. They landed and went somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
And,
'cause they're- oh yeah. No. Adnator says I cannot bring back Lord of the Rings discourse. I think I'm gonna watch those movies this weekend because I haven't seen the first
Oh,
two
yeah?
in a million years, and then I've never seen the third one.
Oh, really?
cool.
I don't know if I mentioned this on stream or on pods or anything, but my friends' born again parents were obsessed with those movies when I was a kid. And so I
Which
always
is really-
vaguely felt like they were Christian in some way, and that I was
Right.
being like taught a lesson. And So I
That's really
No.
confusing to me that born again Christian parents would also then be obsessed with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't know. They always came out on Christmas, so I guess it was like something to do.
Oh,
okay.
sure.
Christmas Day, but like, I don't know. I always felt like, am I being taught something here? Because I don't know about that.
That's the Chronicles of
appreciate-
Narnia.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the Narnia for real.
Yeah, it's what's his name?
C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly,
and, like,
there is a lot of
he's-
C.S. Lewis in Dark Souls, I think.
Yeah, you think
because
so?
if you have you read The Magician's Nephew?
No, I haven't.
That is a
The only C.S. Lewis book that I've actually read is Out of the Silent Planet.
Okay. His shit, I don't know, it's like actually cool. Like I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
as a kid.
he's a great writer.
So The Magician's Nephew is about it's like a prequel to Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he wrote it much later, and it's about these kids who accidentally get sent to this like endless like castle city world, and they're just all these weird statues of like previous like lords and everything, and then they ring a bell, and that's
What
summons the White Witch, like it brings her back to life,
Huh.
Cool.
and then she comes into the real world and like fucks shit up. But well, I forgot what I was supposed to do there.
It was story time. It wasn't fighting.
It was
No, that was like legitimately fascinating. I had no idea this book even existed.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yep.
I've never read any C.S. Lewis.
He's good.
I have
like Merritt was saying, it depends on how resentful you may or may not be of him trying to backdoor you into Christianity.
right.
But as far as like a fantasy science fiction writer, he is one of the all-time greats.
The only thing I know about C.S. Lewis stuff, other than seeing like the first one of those movies, was I did look up the ending of the last Narnia book, which is the most fucking deranged thing I have ever seen in my life.
I don't know what it is.
Don't
I don't know.
Die or like they die in World War II or something, or
Are we okay with Chronicles of Narnia spoilers?
For Narnia, I think so. I have read them when I was a kid. I just forgot.
Yeah, like
I'll never read those books, so I'm okay.
like however many kids there are, like whatever, 5 kids, like 4 out of 5 of them die in a train crash just randomly on their way
yeah.
to like their aunt's house, and then one of them is left alone with all of her siblings dead and has to just go on living without them, and that's the end of the Narnia books, is they all just
Wow,
die in
how-
a train crash.
How magical and fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Merritt, have you gone downstairs?
Yeah, didn't I come up there when I made the shortcut?
You did, so you can keep pushing that, if you walk up to that lever, you can keep pushing it.
Well, you can do that. That is also something. But you can't, whenever you exited the rafters, you came
that's
to this
true.
on the top level and have not been down the spiral staircase
Oh.
yet. It
Yeah.
gets confusing because there are 2 of these.
Yeah.
Wait,
So if you turn, there you go.
there is one over here.
Mm-hmm. This is the building with the rafters. This is just the
Oh.
bottom floor.
Oh,
With your friend, the chandelier.
oh yeah, and I knocked it down. There's so many Assassin's Creed. What? No! Hey, kids!
Oh, fuck. Well,
That was... you fucking comboed me. You fucking did a combo.
that was brutal.
The timing on that was incredible.
That was brutal. Like, Ronald just fucking exploded. Okay, I am going down there to get the shit that I dropped from that thing.
God.
And he jumped on screen, too. That was very
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
He was like, aha!
Ah, hello. Yeah, that guy's playing fucking Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh my God. Yeah, he just fucking air dashed into you.
Air juggled me.
Yeah, the chosen undead cannot wave dash. It's broken.
Yeah, no. This is a very. I'm basically playing like in Street Fighter 4. I'm playing like Hugo essentially, and they're all sort of like playing.
That's why you're so red and slippery.
That's why I'm so red and slippery, which is not the same guy, but
No.
Oh, wait, which? Oh, Hugo is
Hugo is
the very large man.
Giganto man
Yes.
who just does one thing. He just grabs you and you die.
right.
Is-
Who's the red and slippery man?
Hakan.
Hakan,
That's
the
right.
Turkish
But-
oil wrestler.
Yeah, they're both H names.
Yes.
Hugo. I don't know if I know Hugo.
Hugo's
Hugo
from,
is,
Final Fight.
Yeah, he's Poison's
Oh.
friend.
Hugo Street Fighter. Oh,
He's
wow.
a-
I don't know if I've ever seen this man.
She's like his wrestling manager or whatever.
He was
After they
in.
go legit. He's not in
Huh.
5, but they put a different big man in 5. They put
Birdie?
no, Birdie is not even the biggest man in Street Fighter anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Abigail. He's also
Abigail.
He's
That's
a,
right. Yeah, Abigail's like 2.5 screens tall.
Yeah. I love
Oh.
Birdie. Birdie is like one of my favorite characters.
Got a badass mohawk.
He has a badass mohawk. He has a chain, which is definitely illegal.
Well, that's why it's street fighting.
That's it. Yeah. Listen, if other people get to shoot fireballs, I think you should be allowed to use
Yeah.
a weapon if you don't have fucking chi powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. How do you like that? Not so much fun when you're the one getting stabbed, is it?
I do love that the franchise is called Street Fighter, and its mascot character is like the most honorable, like never broken a rule in his life, never shoplifted once
Well,
character in the
you
world.
say that. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. Let's be reasonable.
He did almost kill a man, but that wasn't him. That was the Dark Hado.
Yeah, Ryu is. See ya.
Boom.
Ryu has gone evil like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's at this point, it's a joke that like the Street Fighter story is just about the Dark Hado. Like,
Right. Is it not? I always thought it kind of
it's
was.
kind of boring because it's just always like, oh, if Ryu fights too good, then he turns evil.
Oh, is that what causes the Dark Hado?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. It's,
I literally know nothing about the
It's
Street Fighter
if you
lore.
want to win too bad.
Huh.
It's just like a dark side thing, and it's really boring.
And that's why Akuma is so powerful. Is because he embraced the Dark Hado and was like, "Yeah, I want to win. I don't care if it makes me
I'm
evil
gonna
or
fucking
not."
kill everybody.
Yeah.
Now, what does...
My ultimate move is called the like murderous God Fist or something.
Sounds good. You should
But
just do
I
that.
have to look that up because it's even funnier than that.
So, what does being evil then... Like, what does Akuma do that makes him so much more evil than just, like...
I mean, he fucking
Akuma kills
people.
people.
Oh,
Yeah,
does he kill
he's a
people?
murderer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
fucking kills people like 24/7.
Okay.
That's what makes him go fast.
He is an emotionless and powerful warrior fixated on mastering the Satsui no Hado.
Wait, if he was emotionless, he wouldn't want to win.
Well, I'm just reading what the wiki says.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, it's confusing.
Is he human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he used to be.
And then he turns,
Okay.
might-
he turns into a demon. He turns into a demon called Oni, I believe.
Oh.
Later on in Street Fighter 4.
What is Seth?
Seth is a robot. No, Seth was a guy, and then he got killed, and then they put him in a robot body.
Oh,
He
okay.
went crazy.
Wait, is that what happened to Seth?
Or was... Yeah, he's in a robot body now, and it made him go crazy.
Is the lady Seth the same person,
Yeah.
or is that... Okay.
Yeah.
He just has a different body now?
Yeah, they put him in that robot body, and then he went crazy.
Okay.
I know... Oh, I learned a sorcery that I'll never, ever be able to use.
Yeah, you really have to commit to sorcery if you want to do it in these games.
It's more of a new game plus kind of thing.
Sure, yeah.
I like
I'm
these guys
trying
a
to
lot
go-
better when they just all kind of fell off and died instantly.
They're basically done, though. I think you've taken out almost all of them. There's maybe one more in the corner back there.
Painting Guardian Sword.
Oh. Painting guard.
That-
That is
yeah,
a
that-
large. That is a large painting in the background there.
Yeah, it's a very large painting.
It's trash.
Is M. Bison human?
Yes.
Yes.
He might be dead though.
Wait.
M. Bison uses psycho power.
Yeah, which is
Okay.
that's
Next
evil.
question.
Yeah.
What is psycho power?
That's power from being a psycho.
Is that true?
It's just evil, dark emotion power, basically.
Okay.
It's just like
Wait,
another form of evil power.
Okay,
There's-
I was gonna
there's a
say, what
good
makes that
version of
different?
it called soul power, which is what Rose uses. And Rose is the embodiment of Bison's good side, I believe.
Oh, really? I didn't
I
know
think
that.
so, yeah.
Rose Street Fighter.
what?
I've never seen
Oh
this
yeah, here's
character
an
before.
entire armor set for you.
No, but it's Tarkus. It's Tarkus.
Oh no, Tarkus.
That's
Sorry,
him.
Tarkus.
That's him.
You took him as far as you could go.
Rip Tarkus.
He got in here.
Yeah. and then he was felled.
He fell. That's
Oh, do you think he literally fell? Because he is right next to the first
contraption
sledge.
does not move. I think he fell. I think his armor was too big. I think he fell.
Oh, he fat rolled or he slow rolled and fell right off.
I've been watching some streamers that have started calling it thick rolling, and
Thick rolling.
That's my preferred nomenclature.
Yeah.
now. I think that's very fun.
It's so ingrained into the community at this point that it's hard for my brain not to immediately do
Yeah.
it. But
No,
every
I
time I
agree.
think it, I try to stop myself.
Tarkus, try back.
Yeah, for the painting.
It said contraption does not move.
Contraption does not move, and it won't move.
I know
Well-
Tarkus was already dead. He's undead, but like,
It's still a bummer.
still he gave up. I guess like he died.
He lost
died.
it.
He super died. He definitely
Yeah,
died.
he went hollow and died.
So
At least
not
in this
only is there-
universe.
yeah. Not only is there a big painting in here, but there were Assassin's Creeds guarding this place, guarding the big painting.
Is this like a Mario 64 situation?
I will say, Merritt, just to save you some time, this is not anything you can do anything with right now.
Okay.
So don't
Yeah,
don't get hung up on this.
It's a good painting, though.
Nice painting.
It is a cool painting. It's interesting.
Is there like an official print of this? I have a lot of walls now that need art, and it would be really badass to have that painting.
I bet you, maybe not an official version, but I am almost certain that you can buy one out there
Yeah.
somewhere.
I bet I will not be able to fucking move if I put Tarkus's armor on.
Oh, almost assuredly not. But that's not the point.
What's the point?
It's good looking armor.
It just
The
looks
point
cool.
is to be badass.
You can get oil paintings on Etsy for $35. Impressionist version.
Would be good against those archer pricks. Would it though? I mean, I
It
could
had
maybe.
try.
high poise.
I could try. I'll just like, I probably won't be able to fucking move, but.
Well, you won't be able to. You'll slow roll, which I almost think being like the slow roll is more, or the fast roll is more important than the poise, because the poise only matters if you get hit, and I think if you get hit, pretty much no matter what, you're fucked.
Well, let's find out. Yeah, I got so into Street Fighter lore for like a month. Played through the whole Street Fighter 5 story, which is the worst. It's so bad. I've talked about this. But then I just started reading about all the characters and stuff, and so I know way too much about Street Fighter now.
What is the basic overview of what happens in Street Fighter 5? What are they doing? Why are they fighting?
Where is
Oh,
5
wow.
on the timeline?
5 is before 3.
After 4, before
but
3,
after
right?
4. Yeah. 5 is really stupid. So they oh wait, I could even use his insufficient strength.
You can two-hand it probably.
Yeah. 5 is like Fang builds these satellites that are supposed to basically just like mass murder people and create chaos, which will somehow make Bison super powerful and basically
Okay.
make him immortal by killing tons of people or something.
Okay.
And
And he
then-
works for Bison then?
Yeah, he was some monk guy, and then Bison like killed his whole family and friends or something, and then now he works for Bison. And what else?
Seems like a bad trade.
Yeah, it's not great for him. Hello. And then yeah, it's basically just we gotta stop the orbs from the moons. We gotta stop the moons from killing everyone.
The moons, those are the satellites?
The satellites, yeah. And then Cammy tries to save her sister, who is one of the dolls, just like she was.
Now, I know the dolls as a
are
term.
child soldiers.
Joss Whedon's
created by
Dollhouse.
Bison. Yeah, doll.
Oh, is Cammy played by Eliza Dushku in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dolls are Bison's like child soldiers, basically. And they all have psycho power, or a lot of them have psycho power too.
Why are they called dolls? I always thought that they were
Because
like
Bison's
robots
a
or
fucking
something.
Creep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because he's like a huge creepoid.
Yeah.
And also, I think... Oh, yeah, Cammy is a clone of Bison.
I was gonna say, aren't there clones involved? That was the other thing I thought maybe
Bison
dolls
has,
were.
like, a bunch of, like, replacement bodies and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do that
You're out of
anymore.
balls.
Oh, I used them all already. Okay. Yeah, Seth. Well, there's a character who is a clone body for Bison, who then gets trained by Balrog to be a boxer, but he also has psycho powers.
Cool.
He has like psycho boxing.
Wait, is that the mustache guy?
No.
Yes,
He has no
what's his
mustache.
name?
I believe you're thinking of
Dudley?
You're thinking of
Dudley.
Dudley, who's just
The
a
fancy
boxing
man.
He's a fancy boxer from
Oh.
England.
But a different boxer than that boxer, and a different
Yes.
boxer than Balrog.
Dudley actually does boxing, whereas Balrog sort of just is. He kind of just cheats. He does all kinds of shit that you're not supposed to.
Okay. Hey.
Alright, see what happens! See what happens!
Oh, just put that fucking bow away. Put it away. You ran out of stamina.
Put the bow away, please.
You put the bow away. This is Brawl's time. No!
That was the best attempt yet, though.
Best attempt yet.
Yeah.
It was.
The shield,
You-
maybe, the armor, maybe kind of helped.
Maybe it did help.
You were doing it for Tarkus.
Did it for Tarkus.
Oh yeah, getting past this ledge is the best way to honor Tarkus's memory.
Yeah.
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 The name.
Also,
the name
yeah,
of that
the-
Akuma move that I was thinking of is the Shinshin Goku Satsu, which is translocalized as Wrath of the Raging Demon, but it literally translates to True Blink Prison Killer.
Oh fucking hey,
Hell yeah.
that's good.
It's really good.
What was... This armor is so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
This is like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a big cast iron stove and I'm here to ruin your day.
Yeah, and yeah, Bison wasn't Bison originally. I think we all know this by now. It's sort of like a Super Mario 2 was called Doki Doki Panic.
He was dictator.
He was Vega. So
Oh.
Dictator is the name that people use to avoid confusion. They call,
Oh,
Dictator, Claw, and Boxer, because that's sort of unambiguous.
I see.
But yeah, so it was Balrog was Bison.
Right.
Because he's Mike
Right.
Bison.
Because he's
Mike
Mike
Bison.
Bison. And US,
Right.
Capcom US was like, we definitely cannot do that.
Like, look, we haven't put out Street Fighter 2 yet. We're not successful yet. We need to not do
Mike
that.
Tyson will absolutely sue us.
Yes.
And Mike Tyson was still in video games then. He was like a going
That's true.
concern at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a legal licensing issue in as well as a like a personal likeness.
There are also
Okay.
all these old characters who were in Street Fighter, the original one. Like, Birdie came from Street Fighter, the first game.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and Charlie too, right?
Yeah, like a lot of characters did, and then some of them have come back, like Birdie and stuff, but some of them have just like never showed up again. There was a boxer guy named like Mike, maybe Mike Bison or something in the first one.
Oh, named
Just
like
Mike.
Mike. Was it like kind of a send up of that movie? He has like
Yeah.
super cool magic shoes that
So-
get
Yeah,
struck
just
by
like
lightning.
Birdie in Street Fighter 1 is a white punk who's just really scrawny. And in Street Fighter Alpha, when the first time they brought Birdie back, he has a win quote where he's just like, "Oh, yeah, no, I was just really sick back then, that's all." To explain why he was so pale and scrawny.
That's
That's
good.
hilarious.
Because he's a huge man in Alpha.
Yeah,
He's a huge dude.
That's very funny.
those are the things I know about Birdie. Is he's big and has a chain.
Yep.
Yes.
And his mohawk
See-
may or may not be hair. It kind of looks like it's made out of metal. A lot
It's
of
like
the
funny
time.
Oh.
cheese.
Yeah. It
It
might
has a
be
hole
cheese.
in the middle of it in Alpha. They got rid of that. In 5.
Is he evil?
No. Okay.
He's part of the Mag Gears, right?
Well, no. He's English. So he started
Oh,
off as
okay.
like basically just like a street tough, and then I think he works for Bison for a bit, but then quits. And in 5, he works with Karen and a bunch of other people to stop the Dark Moons.
What is Mad Gears?
That's the gang in Final Fight that Hagar fights. Hagar and Guy and all those dudes.
Oh, and Cody and whatnot.
It's Rolento and the other one, the Weeb guy. He's
There's
in
a
Mad
Weeb?
Gear. Yeah, the Weeb Street Fighter character.
Rashid?
No.
Who's the Weeb Street Fighter?
Who's the
character?
Dan?
Weeb Street Fighter? Sodom.
Sodom's a weeb?
Yeah, he's white. He's an American
Yeah,
who's obsessed
what,
with Japanese
really?
culture. Yeah.
I did not know that at all.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
It is. It's very good.
I
Oh
had no
yeah,
idea.
okay. I'm seeing
Okay.
like a character art of this guy from like Street Fighter Alpha 2, and yeah, his arms are visible in this, and he's definitely a Caucasian man.
That's very
Huh.
Yeah,
funny.
he
I
is a
had no
faux
idea.
samurai.
This is
but yeah,
another
that-
character I've just never literally
There's
seen
all
in my
these
life.
kind of minor characters from like Final Fight and Street Fighter games.
Mhm. And a lot of them like got resurrected for the alpha games and
Yeah.
then were promptly forgotten.
Right.
Not to make this just the Street Fighter corner, but
no, it's
what
fine.
what makes an alpha game versus just like a regular Street
What do you mean?
Fighter? Like, why are
Like
they called
mechanically?
alpha?
The alpha ones were prequels.
Oh,
That was fucking horrible.
you didn't have any stamina.
Oh,
was
is
the
that why?
problem?
Okay.
Yeah,
They were called Zero in Japan. So
I see.
Which is
okay.
cooler.
they're prequels.
Zero is cooler than alpha,
And
I think.
Everyone's
but
much
the-
younger.
Yeah, everybody's younger. They're lighter games, I think, as far as like as far as just like the feel of those games. They're faster than like a 2 or a 4, I would say. And they also have some like interesting like rolling and canceling mechanics that the other games did not
Alpha
have.
was like the first one where they took like some of the stuff from Darkstalkers and other fighting games with like super moves and stuff, like basically more advanced tech, and like put it into Street Fighter.
Huh. What is Third Strike?
Third Strike is the third Street Fighter 3.
Street Fighter 3. Yeah.
So there was Street Fighter 3, and then there was Street Fighter 3 Second.
Impact or something, or
Was it Second Impact? Because Second Impact is an
that's
Evangelion
an
thing.
Evangelion thing. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I almost closed this Discord call when you said the third Street Fighter 3. Like, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get back in.
Yeah.
No, it was Second Impact. Yeah, it was Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact in '97, and then Street Fighter 3 Third Strike in '99.
Well, Saddam wrote the title for Second Impact, and he's
Oh,
kind of a
there you
weeb,
go.
so he's just way
Yeah.
into Evangelion.
So like
Yeah.
it was wild that they were just releasing like so many versions of the same games, but also like it wasn't like these were arcade games first, and like so that wasn't that uncommon, and like
Well, they were like arcade board revisions, right?
right,
Yeah.
and like it wouldn't necessitate installing an entirely new machine necessarily.
Yeah, you could. They would sell,
They sell
and
upgrade
this
kits
was
and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly, and that was a method pioneered by Nintendo with the release of Donkey Kong.
Huh.
Because they Nintendo had sold a bunch of like, I don't remember the exact title of the game. It was like Radar Mission or something really generic like that. And one of the first jobs that they gave Miyamoto that wasn't just character design was, hey, we've got all of these machines out there and they're bad and everyone's mad that they're losing money on them. So design a new game that will work in these machines.
He's like, I've got it, Popeye. Popeye.
It's like no, it's about a stubborn gorilla. So I've named it Donkey Kong.
Stubborn gorilla.
Yeah, stubborn like a donkey.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait,
remember
is that
there
what?
was always that
is that the
big,
actual reason, or is that a bit?
No, that's the actual
That's
reason.
it. Yeah, there was always that myth that it was supposed to be Monkey Kong. And it was a typo,
Oh.
but that's not true.
That's a bad name. That's a worse name.
Monkey
It is the
Kong
worst name.
Makes more sense.
But he's not a
Third-
monkey.
And
He's not a donkey either.
That's
so,
you know what, Barrett? You got me there.
you know?
Fair enough.
Also, when the first Street Fighter 3 like didn't have Ryu and Ken in it.
Yeah.
It was like
'Cause they
we're
were like,
we're
we need to do a whole new thing.
yeah. I was like, all right, well, we did Street Fighter, we did the Alpha games, we did Street Fighter 2. It's time for a new generation of heroes.
Right. I remember hearing about that.
And everyone hated it. It turns out people really like Ryu and Ken and all their friends.
There are
Like,
such
everybody-
good characters in the three.
Yeah, three is my favorite one.
Like Elena is so much fun.
She rules.
She's like such a good character. She's just like wants to be friends with everyone and does dance fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's in 4 she has an ending where she's like made friends with all the characters, and like there's a picture of her taking a selfie with Akuma.
That's great. I didn't know that.
Where is 3 where the robot detective comes
Yes.
from?
Yeah.
Q.
Q.
I love
Q.
that guy.
Q. Was that Q or Hugh?
Q, like the Star Trek
Q.
man.
Like the Star Trek man. Not like Hugh, the other Star Trek man.
No.
Jesus, I forgot about Hugh. Never forget about Hugh.
Maverick Drifter brings up a good point. Alpha introduced styles.
Oh.
Okay.
And that was like one of the main things that made
Sir?
it like quantitatively different from Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which I think would have been the newest one before that.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah.
He took out his fucking thing.
Okay,
Oh,
not-
just... I think stick to what you know, Merritt.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Let me drink my juice, please. Please.
Potion!
Please. Please, juice. Oh god, please. Oh god.
Yes! Drink, drink,
Okay.
drink, drink, drink. Just be safe, drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can that
Okay.
guy...
No. Okay, Merritt,
Yeah?
I don't want you to have to do with this.
Okay.
Just go around this ledge. Just be careful not to fall off.
Holding with both hands?
You're fine. You're fine. There's no enemies here. I'm sorry. I don't mean to spoil this, but I don't want you to ever have to deal with this
I
again.
fall down
And you
here?
hop down here. Yep. And then into the fog door.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Is that
Holy
it?
shit.
Is that
That's it. That's the
Congratulations,
That's the
Merritt.
part.
I did
You've
it!
You've beaten the hardest part
Try
of Dark
life.
Souls.
The real Dark Souls begins now.
Oh my god.
Is there...
All right, beeline for that door on the left.
Left. Yeah.
Yeah. This is your new furnished room. Congratulations. Oh, and our friend's here.
Is that...
It is. It's him.
Oh, don't forget to rest at the bonfire too.
Yeah.
Woo!
Good job, Merritt.
Poggers moment.
Pogger.
Yeah,
everybody.
that was
Epic.
genuinely poggers.
See, the trick is... yeah, reboot. The trick is you have to not be thinking about it too much. You have to take your mind off of it
Hell yeah.
with Street
And-
Fighter talk.
Nothing
Bla-
says emptying the mind like talking about the plot of
Well,
Street
no,
Fighter.
yeah, it's just like Ryu. You have to empty your mind. That's you have
Yeah.
to use the power of nothingness.
Right,
Blackjack
yeah.
says, Tarkus, your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Yeah.
No. Tarkus got you there, honestly.
Yeah.
Brilliantly shining signature. Do not hesitate to call. You've left me with quite an impression. I would
Thanks,
relish
buddy.
the chance to assist you.
I love your cool shirt. With your fucking like emoji sun on it.
Oh, I love Solaire.
Look at the sun's face.
It's wait, hold on. Please leave that on screen. Please leave
fucking,
that on
like,
screen for a
mood
second while I grab
emoji.
something. No, it's
Sorry, I'm just switching back to my armor that will allow me to roll again. But
no, it's this man. Hold on. I'm posting this in chat. It's this man. Nagu Banaga also says it's that repainted Jesus, which is very funny.
I don't want to alt tab
Looks-
because I'm worried that the game
Oh,
might
okay.
might close.
Right. It looks like a golden Kamui face to me.
it's that what's that fucking meme face? This
Oh.
face has a name.
What, like troll
Oh, you know,
face or
meme
something?
face.
Lenny. It's the Lenny face.
Lenny face.
Lenny.
Is that like a old Tumblr epic rage face type thing?
I think so. I am
Got no shards.
no shards.
All out of
I'm fu-
shards.
I'm fuzzy on the origin of Lenny's face.
Oh, what's in here? What is this? Some kind of demon in here, and then he fights you, and then you. What? Oh, this is just like nice rooms.
Yeah, Honor
Yeah, they
Londo,
look
it's-
great.
It's well furnished. There's a butler in the corner.
Yeah, that's what that is.
How's his head fit in there? His helmet's so skinny.
Yeah, because these are dudes. We know these are dudes.
Yeah, canonically we know these are dudes.
This is not a spoiler to say because Merritt already got past all that stuff, but Sen's Fortress is like a proving ground for these guys to train themselves to become these. That's
I didn't
why
know
it's
that.
like a house of traps, yeah.
I thought Sim was just like paranoid.
So my understanding, the character of Sen is never referenced in all of Dark Souls, anywhere else besides the name Sen's Fortress. And one of the things I had read was that might be a mistranslation, and that in the original Japanese, it's like a joke on like the name of the fortress is a pun on like the House of a Thousand Traps, and like Sen is like 1,000 in Japanese or something like that.
Oh, okay, weird.
Well, that man did just. Give me-
He did kill you.
He did kill me. This guy. These seem like they might be kind of rough customers. Sir, can I just thank you? Can I,
You can beat this guy.
can I just, oh yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay. I gotta
Sorry to
go.
have disturbed you.
Yeah, shut the door on him.
Yeah, I was trying to. He didn't want me to.
He has a Black Knight spear.
Yeah, these are Gwyn's Silver Knights is who these people are.
Oh yeah, these are Silver Knights now. They're
Yeah.
not Black Knights anymore.
You can get their weapons to drop as a random drop from them. Their weapons and their armor, and it explains everything.
I don't think I've ever gotten a.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that!
Sorry.
Clean through.
See ya.
Burned! Their shields that they drop are really good. I ended up using their shields through most of the game.
Wait, I don't have. Do I have a...
You need
You have
two.
No, I need two.
Well, you can get some, I think, just by killing people without dying
Yeah.
enough. So you get one and then just pop that one. You'll be
There's
good.
got to be a rat around here somewhere,
Weakness,
right?
Parrying. Yeah, I figured
Well,
that out.
Fair enough. I also.
I can't
believe that was my
favorite urn. The way he ran over at you
Yeah.
after you broke that was very funny.
All right,
to
try
me.
and hit me. No, I wasn't
Almost.
ready.
God, I hate
Yeah,
the parrying
oh.
in Dark
There
Souls
you
1.
go.
Oh my god, but look at you! Ronald learns a new skill.
Merritt's always been good at parrying.
That's what I always say. That's like on my resume, just like
Right.
parrying, just like expert parrier.
That's why
Special
John hired me.
skills.
That's why John hired me, just mostly for my parrying abilities.
Microsoft Excel,
Excel.
Adobe Photoshop, and parrying.
I've got my Cisco certification and, of course,
Doesn't
parrying.
open from this side. That is how doors work. So sure. What's
Yeah.
in there? Some kind of guy.
Well, the door could be blocked or
Is
something.
this some kind of treasure chest.
Try rolling. Yeah. That's that satisfaction. That's what I needed.
Have we encountered?
Some kind of phantom door, and you go through here, and then there's a secret
Mhm.
pathway.
Have we encountered a?
Okay.
Weird.
That's encouraging.
That's safe.
Safe zone.
I can't take this. Safe zone.
Safe zone.
Safe zone.
Oh, that's very funny.
Um,
Have we encountered a single enemy in Anor Londo that ragdolls instead of evaporating?
no, I don't think so.
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wonder.
they're all
Yeah.
spirits.
Oh no, the painting guardians.
The painting guardians. Just
Oh,
fucking
that's right.
Die.
That's
They
right.
ragdoll.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Merritt to get to Dark Souls 2 when if you attack the chests, it breaks them.
Yeah, I'll have to stop doing that. But hey, I'm allowed to in this game.
Oh yeah.
I found Halvol's stuff.
Yeah, there
Here's
are
that
important
juicy
things in
shit.
this
I'm
room.
gonna have to go fucking kill that guy at some point.
Yeah.
You could probably take him at this
You
I
can
point.
could
take
probably
him
take
now.
him now, yeah.
Yeah.
He drops a really good ring.
This is about when you're supposed to kind of
Oh.
go do that. Oh, you
Merritt.
got the tooth.
I got the tooth. Yeah, you can't trick me.
Did you notice the difference?
No,
Did
I
you
just,
figure it
I
out?
just
Oh,
get
okay.
all of them.
Fun thing that you will probably never bother with, but it's a way that people farm mimics in this game for items.
A cult club.
A cult club.
I've never seen
I
that
can join
before.
the occult club. What is this?
Yeah, every month they send you a new magazine.
Uh-huh.
It's just a club that's been modified for occult damage.
Oh. What is occult damage?
Occult damage is, I don't think it says on here. Occult damage is a damage modifier that does more damage against, like, divine beings.
Oh, so it's like darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like dark. It's this game's version of dark damage, which they get more into in Dark Souls 2.
You got maybe check out that tooth that you picked up.
Yeah, what's
That tooth is cool.
Let me see this tooth. What is this also?
That is for the Sun Bros, as the community calls them. It's for the Covenant of PvE players, where you can co-op with people. If you turn in enough of those to a special statue back in the Undead Burg, you can get Lightning Bolts as a spell.
Oh.
It's a miracle, technically,
Where's
so it
the
scales with
tooth?
faith.
It's in your weapons.
Oh. Okay. Great hammer. It will never break.
Created from an everlasting dragon tooth.
Oh, hits his hammer.
Oh, I never noticed this before. It gives you. I didn't realize it also gives you extra resistance to magic and flame.
Now,
It's a good hammer.
wonder what that's. Probably all that armor is like super heavy too, right?
It's very
It's the
heavy.
heaviest armor in the game.
Hovels. Okay.
Yes.
It's the
It's
heaviest
also-
armor, but also has the best stats.
Yeah, it's extremely good. If your plan is to ignore everything going on around you and just do damage to a thing, Hovel's armor is for that.
Just like the Iron Flesh, just stand around in Havel's gear is like a really viable strategy in this game.
Wait, do I even have enough to two-hand this?
No.
Oh,
So it needs 40 strength.
so I need at
and-
least 30 to two-hand it?
Yeah, because two-handing is 1.5 times
Right.
your stat, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I just really love that. Like, Hovel was one of Gwyn's legend, like, most prestigious and accomplished elder dragon slayers. And he got so good at it that eventually he just started killing dragons with their own teeth to, like,
Damn.
insult them.
Come up.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe something to infer there, that the gods kind of suck.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh yeah, everyone seems pretty shitty.
Yeah, they were not cool customers.
Safe. Well, this was a safe zone,
Yeah, you got hovels.
Except for the mimic.
except for the
No,
mimic,
no.
but I know how to deal with those.
Have you been killed by a mimic yet?
No, because
It's
I am
very-
too
it's very
I've
funny.
seen the animation when they just chomp your head.
Yeah, he just stuffs your whole body into
Can
his
you
mouth. It's
get
very
a
good.
mimic helmet in this? Or
So-
is there two?
Yes, you can get a Mimic Helmet, the symbol of avarice. That was the thing I was going to say with that trick with mimics. If you want to farm them for items, the game gives you no indication that this would ever be the case, not even in the item description. But you have a PvP item called Lloyd's Talisman that turns off other people's ability to use their Estus flasks.
Yeah.
If you throw it at an active mimic, the mimic falls asleep.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And it drops a new item every time, as if it had been killed. So you can punch it, wake it up, throw a Lloyd's Talisman, make it go to sleep, punch it, get another drop,
Weird.
make
That's
it go to
fucking
sleep.
crazy. I had no idea.
That's one of the best ways to farm for the
So-
symbol of avarice.
Why?
That's incredible.
Wait, how did I get Hovel stuff if Hovel is still in that tower with all his
That-
armor and shit?
The weird duplicated armor, sometimes in chests, sometimes on dudes thing, is like one of the weird, just like
They don't really.
foibles. They don't really explain it. It's just a foible of this game, of this
Yeah.
series.
It's they kind of hand wave it away when the first time you meet Solaire and he talks about how like
Right.
time is confused.
Oh yeah.
Time and
And-
space are all over the place.
Yeah, that's their
Everything's
kind
all
of
fucked
that.
up.
That kind of gives them carte blanche to sort of do whatever they want with that
Everything's
stuff.
Fucking crazy, isn't it?
It's so twisted.
In an interview, Miyazaki said that in Solaire's universe, Solaire completes the game. Like, he completes Dark Souls.
Really?
He does.
Yeah.
He's fucking
That rules.
Solaire. Hey, buddy.
You really are fond of chatting with
Yeah,
me, aren't you?
man, you're
If I
like the
didn't
coolest
know
dude in the
better.
world.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you'd had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that. I love Solaire so
Solaire!
much.
Let's do some jelly cooperation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Unless.
Unless. Just kidding,
You really
unless.
are.
No, Solaire does have the biggest fucking crush on you. He's the best.
I love him.
Well. Alright, where. Is it this way? No, this is
That's where you
That's
came
where
in
he came
from.
from. Yeah. There is a spiral staircase that we haven't gone
I
up.
haven't gone up the stairs. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was gonna ask. I actually couldn't remember.
Alright. I can do
Anor
anything
Londo.
with my pal Solaire.
If you want to cooperate with Solaire, you'll have to
Get
use
humanity juice.
humanity. And even then, he's only in certain locations before certain bosses usually.
No, I know.
Because he's the representative of the like co-op covenant in this game, the Sun Bros. I forget what their actual name is. But they're like a covenant in this game. Dark Souls has this whole concept of covenants, which are PvP and PvE guilds almost in game, that all have like lore reasons to exist. And his thing is all about cooperating with people to beat bosses. And if you or anyone else in your team is a member of that covenant and beats a boss in co-op, you get those medals that you picked up earlier. And you can use those to rank yourself up in the covenant. Which gives you access to the lightning bolt miracles.
Fuck is oh, that's a dragon head.
Mm-hmm. They just mounted them on their walls.
Or a drake head, maybe. It's pretty small.
Great.
That's true. Yeah, dragons are real big.
Damn, I can't believe they did Drake and Josh like that.
Ugh.
Hey, dude, party on.
Wow, that did a lot more damage to him. Not the burn so much, not the magma.
No, the lava doesn't really stick around all that long. Wow. Fuck that door, though.
Wow,
That was cool.
that's one way to close it.
No, I wasn't ready. No, you gotta
Drink.
Wait till I'm ready, and then go. Okay, no, okay. No.
I think they have to be in like a forward motion with their weapon when you parry.
Okay. Well, so we'll probably go for like, I don't know, another half hour or so, just because Nikki is doing Friday Night Fuser.
Is he?
At,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
final
season
one
finale.
of the season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the DLC is not
It's
happening
not
at a
coming out
pace.
fast enough to make them unique enough.
Right.
So it's gonna be the last one for a while. I do want to just point out a couple of other games that yeah, it's Friday. It's weird.
Yeah.
So I bought a couple of games on the Steam sale. I got Vermintide
Oh, yeah, what'd you get?
2,
Ooh.
which could
How
be
much
really
was it?
fun. It was like $10, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
go buy
I think-
Vermintide 2? Ronald?
Jordan,
Yeah,
go buy
it would-
Vermintide 2 so we can all play
I
Vermintide
think it would
2.
be pretty fun to play through together.
Sounds like I should probably buy Vermintide 2.
I really like that game.
And then I did also get Dark Souls 2 on sale.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
I'm committed to, and I already
Hell
own
yeah.
3 for some reason.
Oh.
So I was considering getting Sekiro, but it's still fairly expensive, and also there'll be another sale by the time I want to play it, probably.
Yeah.
Warhammer Vermintide 2 is $7.49 right now.
Yeah.
Does that come with all the DLC? Because that game has a ton of DLC.
It does not. It is just the... If you want it with all the DLC... Oh no, this is just the DLC. They will also sell you a bundle of just DLC for $35.
See, now I might pick up that DLC right now.
The sticker price is $82. So you're saving a considerable amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's less money. A lot of these look like they're just cosmetics.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
not want a bad Souls like game to play for goofs, but thank you. I still have so many actual Souls games to play. I won't need to tap into like the bad ones for a long time. Oh god, yeah, though I did try to play that Castlevania game last night. Lords of
Oh,
Shadow.
I saw your tweet about that.
It was
The
fucking
old like 3D
horrible.
character action one.
Yeah.
How was that?
It's not good.
It was
Oh.
fucking trash. Like I
Oh.
only got like an hour into it, but it was like didn't feel like Castlevania at all. Just the combat was like bad God of War. And there was
Oh.
so many QuickTime events and cutscenes and shit, and it was just like, wow, video games are bad for the most part.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
people's the bar for what made a good character action game was a lot lower back then.
Right, and that game sold pretty well, and the reviews were pretty good. Although I did find one that was, I think, by Ben Kuchera, and he was basically just like, "This game feels like work. I hate myself for playing this game." And I was like, "Nice."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was historically very bullish on that game. Justin McElroy also was the one person on the main joystick editorial staff who was like, "Y'all are crazy. This game sucks."
Yeah.
Lords of Shadow?
Yes.
I love Lords of Shadow 1. I think I'm on record on that, saying that on this very stream, but I really like. Lords of Shadow
Maybe
2.
I could have
Or
done it
Lords of
better.
Shadow 1.
Can I wait? How come these go up?
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
How come the stairs broke?
You know, a Souls-like game that is co-op centric, that is good, that I think we should all play at some point or
Yes.
try out. Remnant from the Ashes. Really
Yeah,
really
that
cool
came out,
game.
what, in 2019?
Yeah.
I remember hearing a lot of things about that, and then press
I'm
Y to call
gonna-
Zobek.
I'm gonna BRB for a second to get some water and also my credit card so I can buy Vermintide.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna buy this DLC.
Oh, it's here. This is the way.
Here!
Hello? Hello?
Oh, bunch of paintings.
Is anyone home? Hello? These paintings look weirdly out of place.
They do. They look like people.
Yeah,
In-
there's
in
no
a way that this-
people.
Like,
There's no
well,
people
also
in
this
there.
fashion, like, these are very clearly, like, non-copywritten famous paintings, right? Because the like this fashion does not match up with the universe
Must
of Dark
be-
Souls 1 at
must
all.
Be, yeah.
Except for that one, maybe there.
Hello?
That's that same lady you saw a statue of earlier.
Kenan Husbando says Code Vein is pretty good.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
playing that at E3, but
Yep.
that was before I like knew anything about Dark Souls. So, oh, I see. They're kind of trying to trick you with this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Hi.
trying to get you.
Hi.
My favorite Code Vein memory is still watching the first demo for that game at E3 with you in a Namco Bandai Namco booth, and it opens up with a woman saying, "Everyone,
Oh, yeah.
everywhere in the world is thirsty,"
Yeah.
and then Merritt sitting next to me, bursting out into laughter in this quiet room of very serious
Well,
journalists there to
It's
see
like
Code Vein.
these animes with like bazongas. and
Huge
everyone is
Cheetums.
So thirsty. And I'm just like, guys, we
Yeah, I
can't,
bet.
we can't do this. Yeah, the first boss is like named like Glenn Stevens or something. Yeah, he's like your friend, and then he goes feral or
Right.
frenzied or whatever.
Yeah, he turns hollow, basically.
Yeah. I kind of might actually want to play Code Vein after playing Dark Souls just to see like how much this shit is. But wait, isn't Bandai somehow involved in Dark Souls too, or no?
Yeah, they own the Dark Souls franchise.
No, I wasn't ready.
Sony is nice. Sony is Bloodborne and Demon Souls, and Namco is Dark Souls. Activision is Sekiro, which is a weird fit.
Weird. Oh, let's
Like, how did that happen? How did
did that happen?
Activision pick up
gorgeous
Sekiro?
view ahead. Sometimes the steps keep like echoing, and I'm not sure whether I'm hearing myself walking or
It's another friend.
friends.
Whatever can be done. You again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the silver
Yeah,
knight?
they're repellent to me.
Does a faker vanguard like you and I? I'll think of something.
I love these characters that are just like very much your friends in this game. They're just
I'm
like,
back.
we'll figure this out together. Hey, Jordan.
Oh, it's Sigmar. Siegfried.
Yeah, he
We'll need another.
he was repelled.
Oh, yeah, he's perplexed by the number of men in this room.
Yeah.
He miscounted the men.
Classic. Classic foible. We've all been there.
I will draw him into a trap.
Sig, you might wanna. Could you maybe
Sig?
step in on this one, huh?
Can you help, please?
No, that's not what he's here for.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't fucking need the
Wait,
help. Look
I
at that.
didn't- Oh,
Who gives a shit? You just chop him up in 3 hits anyway.
what do you think? I did it all for you.
Quite a fix.
So here's the thing. Check out that room.
This room?
Yeah.
There's 2 men.
There's
down
2
there.
more.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Could you
There's
fireball pull one?
There's a mod for this game on Nexus Mods that replaces all the art and portraits on the wall in Anor Londo with those sexy boudoir pictures of George Costanza from that one episode of Seinfeld. It's really good. There's a lot of great mods for this game, Merritt.
Oh, Merritt, back up.
I would love to be able to kindle that bonfire.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sleepy. I need to make some coffee after we're done.
Yeah, we'll wrap fairly soon.
I'm bummed. I'm having so much fun watching these.
I know. There'll be more.
I meant to yesterday, I just wasn't feeling down for it. Plus, there was like fireworks going on all around my place, so my cats weren't happy and whatnot. But I need to get back to streaming Mavis Beacon Teaches Tactics.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, Shadowrun.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Hell yeah. Oh no, this. Oh no. No. No.
Not again. Never again.
Fucking having war flashbacks. There you go, get him. Yeah, yeah, there you go.
No.
Now you have the Dragon Slayer arrows.
I do.
They require a special bow to use.
Oof.
Because they're so big.
All right, well, I bought Vermintide.
Hell yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. It's like
Do you...
Left 4 Dead but RPG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like it's all the same people from... They're not locked in here with you.
Not exactly what I meant to do. Oh, you're here.
Oh, boy. Vermintide is cool because the one like major ranged character in that game is like a witch, like a fire witch lady, and her whole thing is that she can shoot fireballs or like a fire beam or various different things, but instead of having ammo, she's always filling up like an overheat gauge, and if she overheats, she just lights herself on fire and starts taking damage.
Oh no!
If she attacks too much. I always liked her a lot. I also like the little dwarf guy who can just like yell really loud to give himself armor. One of his subclasses is he just goes shirtless and uses two axes instead of one big axe.
Berserk mode.
Cool.
Yeah, give me your arrows. What's over here? Nothing.
Visions of Pointless.
What's in here?
Ah.
Ah, the secret stairs.
The secret stairs. Ooh,
Oh,
even more stairs.
the secret stairs. What's it? Oh, okay. Well, that's
One of those guys.
That's none of my business.
Now you're lower down in that room with the dragon heads on the wall. Another potential... Oh, God, you don't even need it. I was going to give you another tip for these guys, but, like, you just parry them and whatever. It's a one-hit kill.
Yeah, I'm getting a little better at parrying. Oh. No, that wasn't me.
Hello.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. No, that wasn't me, though.
The fire isn't you either.
That's not me. I didn't,
Well, no witnesses. You know what they say about that.
Mm-hmm.
No witnesses, no crime.
I do say that. Oh, now I got your helm.
Yeah, you killed them and then stole their clothes.
I bet I can't wear any of it.
I don't know. I don't know how heavy
It's
it
actually
is.
pretty lightweight, if I remember right.
Yeah, comparatively.
Yeah, but what's my...
12 is not too bad.
Yeah, I'm already over half.
Yeah, if that would push you over half. If you wore that.
Yeah.
This is one I want. That ring that Havel drops is so good. The ring, it just gives you like a 25% increase to your equip load.
Oh. Drake room.
I do want you to see a very silly thing about the helmet, though, that
Is
you
this a
just picked up
shortcut?
real
Did
quick.
I just open the door? That
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that did not open from that side.
oh,
I
sorry.
get. Oh.
Why did I
Oh.
get the? Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Maybe an angle thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a sword. Dope.
Hey,
What's that?
probably not as good as your
Yeah.
A
murder
Sylve
machine.
Knight Stir Sword.
But now that you've got this, can you drink your juice and then go back upstairs when you got 5 charges?
Have my juice back, please. Still no humanity.
Nope.
No,
Can you level?
No.
No.
I need like
no,
12,000.
not even close.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to show you something very silly with the helmet that you just picked up.
Okay. Do I have to equip it or?
Yes. So go ahead and look at Ronald before you equip it, though.
Okay.
Like unequip it. Just look at the shape and size of Ronald's head.
Well, it's bad.
It
That's
is
a
bad.
bad scene.
It is bad.
Wait, no, not sack. Oh!
So how does that work?
No.
How did they do that?
Wait, Merritt, can you roll? Oh,
That's a normal roll, I think.
yeah, that's a normal roll, but she was already
Yeah.
doing the normal roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So what I'm
But
saying
just,
is, like, is
it's
this the new
so-
look?
is this
Well, it's
better
just-
than the gargoyle helmet though? Let me see.
Probably not. I actually don't remember.
It is.
It is, except for magic.
You haven't been fighting anything magic-y right now.
Yeah, it is. It is better actually. That's
Yeah.
well, the gargoyle helmet's a little bit lighter, but that's it. I just don't. How do they squeeze his head in there?
I don't know.
Jelly bones.
Please put on the chest piece. Let's see what it looks like. Ah, cool. Now I
Chest
look
piece
like,
is good.
It's actually just like dope looking.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get those crunchy rolls.
Yeah, you got all the anime you can handle, Ronald.
This looks bad. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
No, this is great. This
Oh,
I love this
God.
fucking claymation Tim Burton looking
Don't
character that
laugh.
you've concocted.
It gives me better armor. Don't laugh.
I love that. Yeah, Ronald now kind of like he's kind of a bell curve of a human being now.
Oh god.
Sort of starts
back.
wide.
Hey, I'm trying to.
Oh, he can do it too.
All right, let's both drink our juice. Okay, well.
Ugh.
Jesus.
There it is. I like that in Bloodborne they added like these sort of mods you could equip, and one of them makes it so if you land a parry and then stab somebody, you just get health back every time. Because I like the idea of rewarding you for that.
Wasted so much juice already.
Yeah.
I really need to kindle this bonfire. What if I just roll past this man's?
You could probably sprint past him. Yeah.
Later. Oh boy.
Whoa, that's a big pokey
Oh no, but
butt.
there's 3 boys in here too.
They'll leash though, right?
They'll give up.
And you haven't gone up those big straight stairs, right?
Is this?
I think this is the last place that you had to go up here.
Elation?
Do they mean elevation? Because it's stairs?
Ah!
Oh, I get it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
No.
Good luck.
Good luck. Here. They're still coming!
Oh, fucking book it, Ronald.
Need humanity. Ronald, go, go,
Yeah,
go, go, go.
so does Ronald.
Need humanity. Need humanity. Amazing weapon ahead. That's a trap. Need humanity. Or is it a trap?
Ronald knows no fear.
Or is it a trap?
It's probably a trap.
Well, can Ronald make this? Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
Dragon Slayer, great bow.
Now that's one great bow.
How do I... Oh, that's how.
Oh, careful!
I definitely thought I was just gonna die from that drop, so I wasn't even...
Yeah, same. I don't want you to die here though, because I think this is we got some
It's
cool
not a
stuff
great-
to look at.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not in a great position.
Ah! Well, you have that shortcut right back out here, though. Yeah, that's true.
For sprinting and you block, you can roll without jumping. Oh. Can you? Oh, I guess so. Time for Archer Revenge. God, please, just someone please drop a humanity. Oh, I want you.
I do appreciate that there are other people in your exact predicament with all the need humanity symbols.
Yeah. Get this guy out of here. Throw this guy in the trash. Cause yeah, I used to just get humanity for like getting kills and stuff, and I feel like I haven't really, hasn't happened for a minute. All right, come on, come on.
In some areas, before the boss is defeated, certain enemies will increase your humanity count after many of them are killed.
Oh,
These enemies usually have one thing in common: they were once human, but are now undead and hollow. After a set number of an enemy type is killed, one humanity will be absorbed. Some enemies require fewer kills than others, as they have different values of humanity worth, quote, in quotation.
huh.
I do have a table here that tells me where you can get humanity in Anor Londo, if you do want to use that at some point. Not like a location guide or anything, just like
Right.
it tells you which enemies will drop it.
Well, back up here. Back up here. Good luck. Thank you. Invisible wall.
Oh.
Or I can... Oh, no.
If you call out the invisible wall first, it has like a 10% more chance of being an invisible wall.
Oh.
You did it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Feel the Black Eye Orb quivering.
Now, sir? I was trying to read a text message. I was trying to check my texts.
Ronald's phone is just blowing up. He's very popular.
Should I? Oh, shit. Okay.
Invading world of the guilty.
Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah.
What a good game.
If I had killed Lotrak first, would he have not been able to kill her?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Most people progress Lautrec's quest line to where he's standing outside of her cage, and then just kick him off that ledge. That's my go-to.
I usually like to complete the whole quest line because I think there's a good symmetry to it, you know?
Yeah, no, it's a great quest. Everyone should do it at least.
Wait.
Everyone should do it at least once.
Is this it? Or
You're in his world now.
Yeah, you're in Lautrec's.
Wait.
You've
dimension,
literally
that's
transformed, like in the same way that Solaris from a different universe, and just kind of comes into yours every once in a while as a phantom. You've done that to this guy.
wait, can I bring Solaire here?
No.
I don't think so. No.
No, you can't summon anybody in here. You're on your own.
Oh, okay.
This is basically like a simulated PvP invasion, is what you've done.
I just have to go down there and kick his ass, don't I?
Yep, kill him. He's got bros, so be careful. But yeah, kill
Yeah,
him.
he's got 2 allies.
Now what if...
Yeah, he came to your world and killed your firekeeper.
Yeah. Why?
He was in prison for a reason. Like, they locked him up because he's a murderer.
Low track?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like, hey.
I didn't help him escape. He just got out on his own.
No, but yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah. If you don't help him, he'll do it himself.
Hey,
Oh, I
buddy.
didn't know that.
You just can't summon him for the gargoyle fight that way.
Oh, okay.
Well, your fireball's not doing bad. You only got 2, but
Oh, he fights with two like sickles. No non-evil person has ever fought with sickles.
yeah. Maybe that guy from the Mummy.
Oh, can I not? I can't drink my juice, huh?
Not when you're invading, no.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Nah, you got this.
I think you just need to kill him.
Oh, that was really close, though.
Yeah, if you'd landed that, if he wouldn't like a smidgen faster, I think you had him.
So.
I think you can just do that infinite times. I don't.
Yeah, you can do it as many
Fuck up.
times as you want.
You can come back later when you're stronger if you want to.
I don't think you need to, though. You've got this.
Do I have to be in that room to do it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because that's where he lives.
I guess
Yeah.
so. They don't really explain that. Like, why it has to be right there.
The fact that he has like 2 buddies with him, I assume that he's kind of like making his way through the campaign the way that you are, and has like 2 NPC allies summoned with him the same way that you could. He's like my headcanon version of that.
Mm-hmm.
God, once I kindle this bonfire, it's over for these guys.
Yeah, you'll just be able to fucking Ronald your way through everything.
Please, I have to juice.
Oh, nice stab.
Right
Ah,
in the dingus.
that is maybe one of the like top 10 most satisfying things in video games is landing a parry in one of these games.
Incredible.
What's your favorite moment of Dark Souls so far?
God. I don't know.
I can extend that to Jordan too, if you want to think about it.
My favorite, like, of Dark Souls, or my favorite of Merritt's Dark Souls playthrough?
I was thinking like, what's your favorite moment from Dark Souls? But then I guess if that was the case, that might be spoilers.
Yeah, that would probably be spoilers, and also just I've had so many of them.
How about for Merritt's run then?
I think I really enjoyed Merritt's desperate attempt to get out of Blighttown while not having any Estus, and then realizing that the Firekeeper was dead.
Yeah, that was
fun.
really
really good.
That was fun.
That was really good.
That was a good moment. I think my favorite Dark Souls moment from this game, at least, is probably getting cursed for the first time.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's just like it completely derails the entire game and makes you go play this other game for an hour.
Yeah, that was so much fun when that happened. That was like such an epic bro moment.
So cool.
It was so
cool,
poggers.
so cool, so cool.
So such a bro move.
And like on paper, everything about it is bad, and there's no reason why it should be fun. But for me, it's a real it's the exact correct player hostile decision to make right then. And this game is really good at making bad decisions for the player in a way that I think is actually like a really difficult game design thing to pull off. Because you could getting cursed turns your stops the game basically. Like, you have to take care of that before you can go do anything else. Like, how do you implement a system that ruins the game without ruining the game? You know what I mean?
I guess it does. It is a moment too that teaches you hey, there will be times where you need to step back, take a break, gather some souls, get some resources, level up maybe, but buy an item.
Stabbed you through that entire
stab
pillar.
me through the pillar.
That's
Is-
cheating.
absolutely. But you're right next to your
Yeah,
bonfire.
he did stab me through the pillar.
But it's a really long spear, Merritt.
Hey,
really are
Solaire,
almost
I would
out of
love a hand. It would be so bro of you to just help me out right now.
He's
Oh.
right outside the door, Solaire. Could you just pop out here
Just
for
please, Solaire, please. Solaire?
Here's the thing that just occurred to me, Merritt.
Uh-huh.
when you invade in this game, and it's a thing that Lautrec actually teaches you. He's like the tutorial guy for this exact thing. When you invade somebody and beat them, you steal all their humanity.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you invaded him and got all, like, you would get all his humanity.
So that's helpful.
It'd be a way to kindle. Because yeah, that's his whole shtick. Is he threw out like all of his stuff. He's basically the PvP tutorial agent in this game, and he tells you at various points like, and it's why he kills the Firekeeper is he wants to steal her humanity.
It's also funny that he's just an asshole that kills people for no reason.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
true.
like, yeah, I'm the PvP mechanic guy.
Yeah, which is exactly what
Wait,
people who play PvP are.
Wait. I have an idea.
Wait. What's your idea?
Why can't
It
you?
will not allow me.
Correct
Oh,
Red
maybe
Eye
because
Orb?
you're next to a bonfire, I think.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, cracked red eye. What does it say anything in the description? You don't have to be human, I don't think.
Hollows cannot use the item.
Oh,
well,
Hollows
there you
can't
go.
use the item.
So do you want to use your one humanity to invade someone?
Not really, because literally, like, probably anyone else playing this game right now, and especially this version of it, is going to be like a real sicko.
Hey, Ramba. That's not yours.
So I feel like
It's not yours.
that's probably a bad idea. You know?
Yeah, probably.
You're absolutely right. I will say that like engaging in the PvP in this game is incredibly satisfying sometimes, or incredibly frustrating.
Well, now I can't get past this guy, so we might have to call it here.
Yeah, you might be burnt out. But you made a lot of progress.
You made a ton of progress. You got past literally what I think is the worst part of this game.
Cool.
It may not feel as much progress as getting through like a whole zone.
Yeah, it feels like I walked up a hill, and then, well, it took me like an hour to get up a hill.
If you want, we could tell you like a cool thing that you're right next to see as like a final thing to do on the stream, or we can just let it happen naturally next time.
If it's gonna happen normally, then probably we'll just let it happen next time.
Cool.
God, Ronald. This sucks, man. Ronald. Just fucking...
Check out those hips though.
Maybe Solaire can't help because the only reason that you can see him is because of the like bonfire crossover thing.
Oh.
Like maybe he's not actually there. You know?
It's
Solaire.
probably not in your world, yeah.
Solaire,
Yeah.
please. Come on. Help. Come on, buddy.
Come on,
So,
dude.
You can summon him in here, but you can only summon while human.
Yeah. God, I would love some humanity. Oh, God. Well... we have to do the thing that I always do.
Oh.
Just make everyone look at that. That's, again, not what a
Thank
person
goodness.
looks like.
No.
Not
Or
what-
their
even
bone
what a-
structure.
Not even what a corpse looks like.
No.
Hey, what's going on with the loincloth there?
What about
Does it just stop, or does it go in?
No, it is held in twain by Ronald's incredibly sinuous.
Now, what is
bouquet.
that?
That's probably bad. You don't want that. That's heartworms, is what that is.
Oh
Why
no,
does
that's
he
what they
have
look like?
that?
That's
Look,
not
it's not-
supposed to.
Is that the dark sign?
The dark sign should be a little
No.
ring.
I think the dark sign is on your hand. I think.
Oh, is it on your hand?
I actually don't know if they represent the dark sign on the player character.
I've just googled dark sign,
Ronald.
hollow, and this is the image that comes up is that weird scar tissue.
That sucks.
Maybe that's what it looks like when you're hollowed, and you get if you have the dark sign and you start to be hollowed. That's what it turns into.
Seems bad.
Now that's better.
Now
he looks
that's
like
a Ronald.
Doom monster. monster, like a quake enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Hexen.
Good old beautiful
Heretic.
Quake 1 Ronald.
Well, I guess that'll do it. Yeah, don't feel like I made as much progress this time, but
It's just because that ledge is such an unsatisfying thing, but that is legitimately one of the most annoying things in this game.
yeah.
Do you want to know how much of Anor Londo you have left?
Sure.
Basically none.
Okay, that's what I figured. I figured it was basically just the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the fight with Lothric, and you've got the boss, and that's pretty much it.
As with so much of Dark Souls, there is some side stuff that you can run off and go do, but we'll maybe get to that later. Look at him go. It's that's the combat technique, the combat stance of a true trained weapon. A human dagger. God, if you had just
If
like
I had
chopped
hit
off Solaire's head.
Like, that would be it. That's like, well, I quit. I fucking quit. I'm starting over. I gotta time travel. I gotta get Mr. Rossetti. I'm gonna go back in time. And I get humanity by using the white sign soapstone.
Oh, the white sign is to
by
allow yourself
assisting
to be
someone?
summoned, yeah.
But what are the odds that someone's gonna summon me? And also, I would have to fucking fight the boss, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's for.
That's... Yeah.
That's not really fun. That's not in the spirit of the stream, I don't think.
I mean, play it how you
I don't know.
gotta play it,
I
but
just think it would probably be harder than... like,
Than
because
just
then I would
playing.
have to fight the boss anyway.
Yeah.
get a bunch of souls.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And stick around
Thanks, everybody.
for Friday Night Fuser. in
Coming up in just a little bit.
Oh
a
my
little
god.
bit. One of us can invade you and drop some humanity.
Yeah, that's true.
That's nice, but probably it feels like cheating.
I've actually seen streamers do that recently.
Boo.
They don't just like getting
Yeah.
items from their chat in that way.
I don't
I had
know.
it happen organically to me in Dark Souls 2, just like
Oh, really?
playing,
People would just
you
show
know.
up and give you stuff? That's fun.
One person did. Everybody else has killed my ass.
That's
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Well, Ronald will return soon. Beautiful Ronald will return. Yeah,
I
so
love
stick
him.
around for Friday Night Fuser. And yeah, I don't know when the next one. I don't really have a schedule for this yet. It's sort of just been like whenever I feel like playing Dark Souls. But maybe we'll set one. I don't know. What the fuck is that?
What?
What just happened?
I missed it.
There was like a burst of energy.
Oh, look at your SS flask count.
Oh,
That's what we were talking about.
because someone did a thing?
Someone must have beat the boss.
Oh. Neato.
Now you've got 6 Estus.
No, this is a different boss.
All right. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, have a good night and watch Fuser. Bye.
Yeah, hang around for Fuser. Bye.